Oh yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Can you dig it?
No.
Ooh, Body Odyssey. That sounds good.
That sounds dirty. I like it.
It's like gooey and fun.
It kind of has some cart noises going on. I can dig
I think
it.
it's Therum.
Wonder what kind of office chair he's using.
I think he used Therum for this.
Ooh, I'm sorry for this.
Oh my goodness!
Is the round starting?
Round 1.
It's the massive clock.
Round 1.
Got a massive clock.
There's a
Oh
massive
my god!
clock.
It is a massive clock.
God.
Man, that clock
Hey,
is
you're
bad.
kidding.
I'm not at home, that's why.
You just snuck into somebody's house to use their internet?
No one's going to come in. It's 4 a.m. Nobody's awake.
Ladies and gentlemen, Gear-Splaining 52. ZEMEFEST!
ZEMEFEST hype. Oh my god. We got ZEMEFEST. Oh my god.
ZEMEFEST.
Hey.
There will be bass.
Maybe.
Some, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Who knows, really? Maybe not. There might not be that much bass.
Nothing but treble.
Would this be the Trebellion if it was all treble?
The Trevelyan. Isn't that like
Yeah.
a J.R.R. Tolkien novel?
Or
The-
like
well,
some
close,
kind
but
of
with higher pitch.
bizarre creature from Antarctica? Ooh,
Maybe.
you do
Fuck
not
is that?
want this. Oh, it's Wilford Brimley. Thanks, Brimley.
Yeah, it was Wilford.
And here comes Cincinnati.
Oh,
Woo!
sense
That's not with the raid.
Wilford Brimley's not talking about diabetes, and that's
Not this
the other notable thing. there,
Beatus.
is
Do you think that
dude-
would? Do you think that would get us kicked off of Facebook if we did the
Talk
beatus?
about diabetes.
diabetes?
The beatus.
Maybe
We should
not.
try. Let's see if we can get kicked off
Come
Facebook.
on.
I don't think we'd be at the right BPM. That clock is awesome. Round 2.
It's ringing twice.
China,
It's done, it's over. There's no more
Brazil.
clock ringing until the next 30 minutes. So we're
USA.
fine. I hope.
I like
Oh.
to say until the break of dawn.
You look at it like it's about to punch you in the face, though.
Japan.
We're still waiting on some folks to file in, so if you're here early,
I'm
welcome
gonna-
to the
I'm
big
gonna share
return
the
of Gear-Splaining.
Hey, what's up, Ampersand?
What's up, ampersand?
Down low.
Hey, Basic.
Hola.
What's up?
Drone.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, Doug.
Excuse me. Sorry, I'm supposed to be in bed.
Oof, I'm supposed to be fast asleep.
Yeah,
This
I was
is
to say,
true.
Daniel's like 4 in the morning.
I know,
can't hear
why
you.
am I
Yeah.
crying? Okay, I won't cry no more.
Bedtime interrupted by internet show.
Don't you cry tonight. I still love you, baby. That was my Axl Rose impression.
That was spot
Sounds
on.
like he was,
Yeah.
he was at the doctor's.
I.
Do you book parties?
Oh my God, Sense Net.
Oh, not
Everyone's got
fair.
a price.
You get the cool look like you're in space, woman. That is not fair.
Oh,
You did that on
space.
purpose so you could look cool.
Hey, listen. I'm joining you guys still in orbit. I did not have time to land yet.
She looks better than all of us. Did you see what she's done?
She in the shanty?
This is what SenseNet does. She upstages everybody.
I know she does. She does every time.
I feel like if we give
was
Code like
just
10 minutes,
fun.
he could be in orbit.
Well, so funny story about that. I've been using this OBS Studio to do all of my, the working from home thing. So I hung this blue screen. It's on a wire, and I just kind of slide it out, and now it's like really nice. It's very even. It gives me a perfect chroma key. And I've been using OBS Studio to provide the, brick background with my company's logo on it or whatever while I'm on stupid conference calls. But then when I fired it up here, I'm like, oh, hey, where's my Chrome? Oh, right. I have to pipe everything through now and can't use the OBS camera plugin to create this camera because that would create some kind of infinite recursion and the universe would end and it would be very bad. So
And welcome
No, it's a
back,
good
Co.
Blue,
It's so
thank
good
you.
to see you.
good to see you.
I think next time we should just all have chroma key in our backgrounds of just offices, like cubicles.
Just
That would
offices, yeah.
work.
That'd be
That
very
would
meta.
Just like
Except
empty
Tachet will have the
offices.
bathroom behind her.
Yeah, I'll have the bathroom, right? You're such a punk.
Wait, what's the bathroom story?
There's no.
There's none.
Does
It's
everything
just
do with pizza?
on me. He's picking on my masks. These are all my masks. Well, sort of all of them. Don't ask.
All right,
You do your own
so
time as
Grab
your
it,
thing, sister.
chat.
do your own thing, chicken wing.
Queen does
Ain't no
something.
thing, chicken wine.
Ain't gonna judge you, bae.
All right, what do we got here? Let's take a look at chat real quick while people are filing in. Amp, we love you. Meow now. Do you have an album coming out? Doug, what's happening? Basic, what's happening? Noise Ordinance is actually here on stream over there. Said hi in chat.
Doug, do you
As
have an
Dix-
album coming out?
Drone Hands, Chris Fist. All right, so we are gathered here today to hype up this weekend mostly. Also to welcome back Co to Gear-Splaining to everybody. So we have two great things to celebrate here. So this is a good week. Should be a lot of fun. This show is going to be by default, I think, the DJ show, right?
Bass.
Bass, but you may notice that X is also on camera. And
Andrew, if you're nasty.
Andrew, if you're nasty. Oh, you nasty. And I
Mm.
would like to quickly note that I'm pretty sure that when John Lennon died, X removed the glasses from his face.
He
and
was
has been
still
wearing them ever
alive.
since. You nasty.
Like I
He's
said, I
admitting that.
pulled him
It's
off his face and I said, "Imagine."
X is going to be joining us as
just so wrong.
our Gaz, if you will. He's going to be part of the consistent Gear-Splaining roundtable with Co and I. So
Right.
we're
So
so
is
fucked.
he gonna break down the subharmonicon for us and how it has a bunch of fiddling knobs, and if you just kind of play with it a certain way, you can get it to really
If
get
you guys are
groovy,
going
man.
to, if you're going to pay me in the amount of cocaine that Gaz gets whenever he goes anywhere,
that's why we
that's
have him
great.
here.
anything can happen.
Yeah,
So-
that's exciting.
Yeah, so it's really we have had so many wonderful guests, and I just gotta say you've been one of my favorites ever since you started coming on the show, and we need that interplay. The other big thing is this room gets really hot, and so I bought air conditioner and I have a remote control. So if you see me going beep beep all the time, it's because I'm getting hot, I'm getting cold.
Dan Kushner
Alright.
getting hot and getting cold.
Dan's been getting hot, man. Loses all that weight. It's
You
getting
gotta
hot.
cool down.
Son,
We have other guests. Let's introduce them, and we're gonna go through everything one by one because this is the hype show. Our other guests, in order as I see them,
Fuzzy.
is Def's Daniel, or is it Def VS?
Call me Def. That will be simpler.
Def's okay.
Yeah.
So as I
Either Def
introduced,
or Def VS or Daniel if you prefer. I don't care.
I am Dan. I can
Ah.
call you Daniel, and that's fine. I will remember that. If anyone calls you Dan, though, I'll be very confused because I'll be like, me.
Yeah, I don't know. Call me Dan.
perfect.
So as I introduce everyone, can someone throw into chat their Twitch channel? That way everyone watching can go give them
Sure.
a follow. Because that's what I really want. I want to make sure that from this, all of our normal Gear-Splaining and Shrimp Crew folks spam the follows onto everybody who's going to be playing this weekend. And we're going to come back around and get more detail on everybody. Right now we're
Oh
just doing
god,
the
her name
introduction.
is so long.
Did
and-
you,
Wait.
since that, do you have the? do
I
you
just
have
said, give me a second to type our name. It's like
Oh, you
contains
gotta type your
more
actual
letters
name?
than like the
Okay.
alphabet.
Oh, yeah. You got a lot.
I almost, what I was thinking about doing is just typing everybody's.
I didn't
Twitch into
understand
one whole
Twitch
thing.
when I first started, and I didn't realize like that was gonna be our tag in the chat room.
Like, I still, like, I don't even type mine. I just go to my channel and then cut the URL. All right. Our next guest is Mr. Noise Ordinance.
Hello.
Wave hi. Yes.
Hi.
We are all looking at all the cool things in your living room, just so you know, when you do a wide angle shot like that, everyone's going to be like, all right, let's see what he's got. It looks like
I
a
like
Bob
your
Rock
Bob
ball.
Ross. Yeah.
Yeah. I guarantee that's
Show
what
us
everyone
what you've got.
did. Show
Sega
us what
Master
you got.
System, Genesis.
Please show us your DVD collection.
Show us.
Whoa. You have a Sega Master System?
Yeah.
Where's Girl Geek at? We got someone who
Right.
needs to talk.
Game Gear. So no.
You got a Game Gear?
So wait,
Yeah.
SMS, do you have a Fantasy Star? What do you got going on in there?
virtual boy going on anywhere?
Just there. I don't remember what I have. It's in my room.
Neo Geo?
All good. If you got Fantasy Zone and Fantasy Star, then you have all the bases covered, and we're good.
Zone with Fantasy Zone.
Okay.
Ching. All right, next on the list, Mr.
Yeah.
Aquarium himself, Fuzzy Lotus.
Fuzzy
Hello.
Lotus.
Hello.
Where's the aquarium, man? Last time I saw you, there's an aquarium.
That's true.
I moved my studio. It was in the living room, and now I moved in another room, so I make less noise for the new people in my house.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
Very
fair.
prettiest of you.
You got new people in your house?
yeah.
How does it? New roommates?
Yeah, just one person.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I had to
did
give my fish because I kind of traveled for a bit.
Well, so you got stuck.
Yeah.
wait, what?
Yeah, I was stuck in India
What?
because of the COVID situation.
Why can't I ever get stuck in India?
Welcome back.
You got stuck in
COVID
like,
happened, and I was like, I'm just gonna stay in the house that I'm already in.
Illinois.
Anyway.
Didn't David Miner get stuck in some like Scandinavian country?
yeah, he was
He
like
got
he was
stuck
like
in Norway.
like, Norway, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good place to
I
get
go to
stuck. though.
Norway, yeah.
So yeah, he was like
Make
at
him
someone
all
else's
sorry.
studio
And Mia,
collaborating.
now,
for, like,
weren't you stuck in like Netherlands or something?
Is this a complaint?
No,
We're stuck here in America. I'd
no,
rather be
just
stuck
lamenting the
somewhere
fact that I'm stuck in the mystical city of Wakanda. Except my mystical city of Wakanda doesn't have a cool shield, nor does it have any vibranium.
else. Look,
Yeah, but
I will
there's
trade
really good
you
hot wings.
Dallas. I'll trade you Texas for that. Yeah, I saw your face.
all right, last but not least, we have from orbit apparently.
Oh my god.
Oh my God, SenseNet.
The one and only.
Yes, there it is.
Yes, we're getting a dub siren and putting it on our bus.
Oh my god.
Cool.
Nice.
The drum shanty has to have some drum and bass horns on
That's
it,
so good.
obviously. And here's the other half. Here's my
What is
co-pilot.
Hey,
What's
there's a
happening?
lot more room in that
Come on.
spaceship than I thought. Look at
Man,
that.
how do you fit everyone in that cockpit?
Usually they make them small because it's really hard to get them into orbit. But
I always argued that like the space program should have people without legs being astronauts because you don't need them in space, and you can pack like twice as many astronauts into a spaceship.
You could. You
I
could.
thought
Yeah.
they were shorter.
I
so
think so.
if you're an
Yeah,
overly
correct.
ambitious person, though, might that not lead to you being like, I want to be an astronaut? Time to saw them off.
Hey, I
Sacrificing for the cause, man.
thank
I
you.
feel
Seth.
like this could backfire. Like people who don't make it, who really tried, are suddenly all stumpy.
Oh, I shall avoid punching holes in that theory though, but
Yeah. There's
all in good
other
fun,
problems.
all in good
It might
fun.
be like a cardiovascular issue that happens if you do that too. Moving right
Yeah,
along.
maybe.
Although
Can't live in zero G for too long.
I kind of want to go there, but we have. I really want to go there and talk about this legless astronaut thing.
Oh,
We have so much to talk about. We have things on Earth we need to deal with, and that's saving the animals. And for that, I saved Mrs. Tachet for last, who is going to introduce to everybody what's going on this weekend, the big event, the main event, the yearly event. Last year, how much money did we raise last year, Tachet?
About $2,185 last year
Where's-
within 3 days.
You got the bear? Where's the bear?
Good question. Dante has it somewhere hidden in the house.
I have an owl.
So if you
I will
raise enough
find
money-
it. I will find it somewhere.
That's a pretty cool owl. Did
That
you
it
get
is
that
a
from the
cool owl.
WWF?
That owl.
No.
Now I know where you got that because I was gonna buy one of those. I actually have a monkey that does that. That's behind me.
Girl, like this 10th time I walked by this thing. I'm like, that's it. It's purple and teal. Yeah, it's mine. It's mine now.
But
Cool.
Everything's
colors.
color coordinated in my life.
no, we did. I did get an official panda bear. But Dante found it to be a toy, and it's been missing in action.
Well, if you're, I mean, you got it for helping animals, and you're helping an animal. So, you know,
He helped himself, but yeah, absolutely. That's just
Tachet,
how
what's
it's
breathing behind you? There's like something like pumping over your right ear. It looks like a swinging nut.
It's my
What is that?
swinging
Anybody
nut.
else see that?
A swinging
This?
what?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, it's your masks. Your mask.
It's all my
collection.
masks. Yeah, I actually make masks, like purge masks,
Ooh,
and I have
Masme.
to have them. I have to have
With
them hang.
the rave.
Yeah. so-
Raid Hive.
I make purge masks for Halloween. So
Hell
is
yeah,
it-
we got purge masks. We got a raid from Matt Smith. Everyone say yeah, Matt Smith.
Hey, what's up?
Thank you for
Someone
the
give him the
raid.
shout out.
Yes.
That's right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome, Raiders.
Oh, we got the synth folk. They all walking in. Open
Oh, look at all
set.
those
We got
names.
Callus. We got Audi Odyssey, whose music we were listening to earlier. That was very grindy.
Gray. This Gray.
Maz, great.
Great
Thank
dog.
you so much for the raid.
Yeah.
Sweet Bun XO, I don't know you, but hello, good to meet you. David Miner, what's happening? We already talked about your Odyssey in the Norway. Yeah, we know you're not a synth nerd. We've seen your Twitter feed, David Miner. Open set, I need to get at you about doing disgusting things on a microscope for this Saturday for ZEMEFEST, and that's my transition back over to Tachet.
Oh, okay. I was trying to get the flyer up. If you have the flyer.
Do you want me to
Um,
talk bullshit for another minute? I can.
No. I'm good. I'm good. Do you have the flyer? I can't necessarily. You should in the packet that you were.
I probably do. Hold on. I just don't have it like ready in front of me.
I look at SenseNet.
No one's got the flyer.
No, anyway, back to ZemeFest. So this year, the second year, it's very special actually because last year, I decided it took me 3 years to create ZemeFest and come up with the idea, figure out how I was going to do it. I wanted to get together with World Wildlife Fund. This year, we're actually partnered with World Wildlife, and it's a big deal because now that we're partnered, ZemeFest is an official nonprofit, and it's a nonprofit charity, which means a lot to me and a lot to other people. So, with that, what is this that came up? Oh, shared screen. Are we sharing our screen? Just
I
like
showed
popped up.
the poster.
Oh, okay, cool. I don't see it, but I hope everybody else does.
It doesn't work.
Yeah,
But-
that didn't come through.
Anyway,
Just a big
um,
black screen. The flyer is a
is it-
giant black block, everyone.
it's a big
very
black box
avant-garde.
that where you can't see anything. It's really
It's like
awesome.
the Metallica album that everyone
Better,
learned to hate
better
with
than
Then
Metallica.
an
Much better than Metallica because it's for a good
festival.
cause and not just to get themselves rich.
Abstract.
Yes, extreme.
I'm gonna
abstract.
go out and on a limb and say it. ZemeFest will help more animals than Metallica have.
Truth, and
Shots
also not
fired,
just
Lars.
that. It's also going to help the DJs that are a part of it. That way, these DJs get to meet new people, get to do something for a really good cause, and grow on Twitch as everybody wants to do. So it helps everybody all around, I think. What else do you want to know? You want the flyer? I'm gonna show the flyer.
We got the website going right now.
Someone
do
gotta
you?
follow.
Yep.
We just got a sub from Wambra.
Wombra, thank you for the subscription.
Wombra.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So it's going to be for 3 days. Last year we had 18 performers. This year we have 24.
Nice.
It's grown, and we're slowly.
I cannot believe this stuff.
We actually have, the festival's going to run a lot longer than it was before. So, yeah. What else? Since you got anything else to say, you're kind of better at this than I am. I'm
It's
better
just
at the
that
background.
it's even in just like 1 year, it's grown so much. We've had a lot more participation and interest. We've been working a lot more on the organizational aspects of it behind the scenes. We're learning, there's still some wrinkles that, each year we discover and we iron out for next year. So thank you everyone for just, being part of it and not being too harsh on us when we have little baubles here and there. So, but yeah, we're excited. We're super excited about it. We were very, very happy with the response and the interest that we got from everyone. And yeah, I think it's gonna be really good. I mean, we're already talking about things we're gonna do for next year.
Yeah, we've
So
already-
yeah. But yeah, super stoked about it. And it's for such a great cause. That's like the best thing about it, So
I think last year it set the bar high, right? Last year was so successful right out the gate. It was such a brought the community together. And so I'm really excited to see it's bigger this year. It's better. There's more performance. It's going longer. I'm super excited to see what can come of that. And I really think that that there's some interesting performers that are on there, and that's really what makes the festival. It's one part going to be about the cause, and the other part is going to be about the performers. And I think a lot of people who don't normally perform are on. A lot of people who do normally perform, but we're kind of getting them into the rinse of the streaming with everybody and hanging out. And then the other piece to that is it's an occasion, if you're a streamer, to do something that's not your normal thing, to do a special kind of stream, to think about what you can do that's out of the ordinary, that's special to mark the occasion. So I know with that, we should probably start talking a little bit about the days.
Okay.
You want to cover day one?
Day one.
Day one.
Oh,
Keep
that
talking.
was
Well,
nice.
actually, before we start with that, while I'm looking, the other thing is I know, like, with COVID going on, I've had a lot of people come up to me, even outside of all this. Well, aren't you worried that nobody's going to donate because of COVID? And the thing is, I'm not really that worried about it, because this is also going to show people that this is kind of a good thing. And hear me out with the whole situation with COVID. It's not good that people have died and gotten sick, but it's actually been healing the earth. It's been teaching a lot of people what kind of damage we have been making to the earth. So with that said, this is something that might it will give them some happiness. Everybody's like chomping at the bit, being at home, going out and doing something. Maybe for these 3 days, we can get you to forget about it, have a good time, maybe donate if you can, meet new people, and, try to start out the middle of, pre-middle of the year, summertime coming in, and maybe all this will clear up. So
Not to go ahead.
yeah, no. Go ahead. I'm gonna look for the image.
I was going to derail a little bit and just say, holy crap, have you guys seen like the satellite imagery of the pollution that isn't present?
We
It's
still
amazing.
need to, like, even like once like this situation is past us, I really think governments need to think about having like everyone stays home for like 1 week,
Yeah.
like, and rotated at least. I mean, like the amount of change just from what's been going on, like, we should keep that going.
Yeah, do it like
Oh, and Twitter just announced any employees who've been working at home, they're now letting them permanently work from home if they want to.
That is a
Nice.
perfect start right there.
Yes.
I think a
the
lot of
great
people do it.
remoting,
What's that,
Dan.
Paul?
A great remoting.
I got a hilarious comment from a customer that I was talking to today in the work world. They said, yeah, we've been doing some analysis, and it seems like our employees are actually more productive at home. I think it's a fluke. We need to go over the data again, because that doesn't seem right. I was like, chuckle.
That was a very sensible chuckle right there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Chuckle. I was at work, you got to keep it together. Got to keep it professional.
No, it's true though, right? Working remote is, everyone realizes now they can, if you're like a corporate person, right? And not everyone has that luxury, but
Right.
a lot of people are realizing for the first time that it's totally really viable, and a lot of costs can be cut. And I don't mean like, oh, we got to spend more money as an organization. I mean like costs and resources. Driving your car to work, the 2 hours a day we spend on the road, that sucks your soul out.
Exactly.
For a lot of people, that doesn't need to happen. And if that, we cut 25% of that out, that means that traffic's gonna be way easier, and that means that everyone else's commute is shorter. That means transit is shorter for everyone else. That means that more cars are not only off the street, but the ones that are there are more efficient because they don't have to spend forever idling while they're waiting. It has this cascading effect on what is clearly one of the most hard to tackle environmental things that we've ever dealt with. So I think that the great remoting is going to have some lasting effects.
The great remoting.
And it will be good for the animals. It's going to be good for the animals. Better air is
Especially
better
your
for
puppy
everyone.
at home.
Yep.
And that is the whole point. I did give you the flyer for you if you want to throw up. Not throw up.
Another
all
thing
over
for the
everything.
animals too, COVID has brought light to all the wet animal markets and all those gross, disgusting situations, and meat processing plants and all that. I think New York is actually working on a state ban of all live animal markets, and yeah, I think Tachet's right. It's just sort of this has brought our awareness up to another level of sort of how we interact with the animals, how we interact with the planet. So I think it's a perfect time to be doing a festival for something that's directly trying to save our ecosystems.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just hitting it, reinforcing the message, right?
Yeah,
Good for the
it's
earth,
Mother
good for
Nature
animals.
cleaning house at its best.
Yeah, she's like,
And
this is not working, what you guys got going on. So need to clean it up a bit, hit the reset button.
Yep. And I'm listening loud and clear, and I hope everybody else gets a chance. I know a lot of people are not into it, but at least we can influence people in a way to kind of see that it can be a good thing too.
It doesn't need
So-
to be for everybody. It should be for the
No.
people who want it and for the jobs which it makes sense
Yeah.
for.
True.
Right? And if we just cut that amount, that's a huge portion of the workforce. That's not just like marginal feel-good difference. That's actual change.
Right.
It's huge.
So
We got the flyer. Hey, there it is.
Yeah, so for day one, I'm having to read this because I don't have everything memorized because I've been working and this nonstop, but with the help of SenseNet, thank you so much. So we've got first day on May 15th, we have Drop 84, we have Circuit LX, we have Information Tray, Catch 22, Moon House, the Escape Velocity, both of them. Yep, and we got Paul Velocity, who is currently with us at the moment, being very
Paul
quiet.
Velocity, are you like the cousin of Escape Velocity?
Yes.
I know. I love how we ended up
familiar.
playing back to back. Like that was not initially planned, and just the way the genres and the time zones worked out. I'm like,
Exactly.
all right,
Not even the
Velocity is
other
going into
concept.
Velocity. Cool.
So
we
much
have-
love.
We have two fuzzies this year too, so that's gonna
I
be
know we have
interesting.
two fuzzies too. That's awesome.
Of course.
There's
and
two fuzzies, two velocities. That's awesome.
yeah, we got two velocities back to back. And then we got Eric Skills, is that correct? And then we have Ampersand finishing us out, kind of starting the morning.
Ampersand the house.
And
Alright.
yeah, so the
Get
first
some
day is gonna be
spams
great.
going. Everyone,
be
we gotta hype
What?
this up so people do the follows.
Oh yeah, I
Hold on.
haven't got that up. I'm not very prepared.
What are we
That's all right.
supposed to be doing?
I guess I could have prepared instead of taking a nap. You know,
Just dropping their names in
Fun
there.
nap.
I put her to
good,
sleep
bro.
with my stream.
Did
Sorry.
you say fuck a nap?
Naps are cool.
Stupid naps.
Yeah, we can share the website as well.
I'll let you guys do all this for me because I'm not going to type anything right anyway.
Shut up.
So everyone.
Everybody knows I can't type. Everybody knows I can't
Are
type
we
for
supposed to
nothing.
be putting our Twitch pages in here? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah. I would
Okay.
go ahead and
Oh,
put
there you go.
everybody in there. Also, I would like to, before I finish, do another shout out to Devs who created the app for ZemeFest. It's something also new, which I knew you're going to post that, buddy. You knew that was coming up.
Yeah.
But he spent a lot of time actually creating this really cool application to where you can interact and see who's coming up next, who is for that and after. If you guys want to take a look at that.
Sweet.
So you want to say a little bit about that, Devs?
Sure. So yeah, I coded that. So I used to and for my last event I coded something a bit similar, but it was coded in 2 hours. So I had a very small time frame. So I proposed Tachet to do something a bit better for ZemeFest because I had time. I had 2 weeks to do it. So I've worked with her on doing that thing, which allows you to see everyone playing time in both UTC time and your local time. So that makes it so much easier to know when someone is playing. You can click on the little Twitch icon to go to their Twitch channel if they are not live. Also, there is a countdown if they are not live. And then if they are live, the countdown is replaced directly with a Twitch player. So you can directly watch it on the website if you wish. You can still go to the Twitch page if wanted. So
Nice.
I coded that in
Awesome.
something like a
That's
week or
sick.
so.
C'est très bien. Merci beaucoup.
No,
Merci,
you did
SenseNet. Yeah, so I'm
that's-
happy with how it turned out. Huh? That's cool.
I'm very
Looks
happy the way it
fantastic.
turned out. Thank you so much for doing
C'est
that.
magnifique.
Means a lot. That is awesome. Is that not awesome?
That is
That's awesome.
fantastic.
It's a
So-
new addition. It's something that is going to be used here on out. I think it's going to be a lot easier. So again, thank you, devs, for putting the
A1
time in that.
voodoo.
You
Thank
say you didn't
No
have anything to
problem.
do, but you really, I appreciate that. And also with SenseNet helping me out in the background and with all this, because honestly, the first time doing it by myself was like, it was not easy. This time it's been a little bit easier, and I appreciate all the help that I've gotten so
Yeah,
far. So that's
The cool thing is that you're going to be able to reuse that next year if you wish.
of course,
So
and you'll forever
I've
get
got
credit
no
for
more work. Yeah, I don't care about credit, honestly.
Hey,
that. I
Tachet,
think I
got
can
a
put you to work.
Yeah, if you got any work for me,
Yeah, pay
Feel free.
for it. Yeah, absolutely. So by the way, if you do need any work, any kind of apps or anything, hit Devs up because he's pay him
I'm
some
bored.
money.
That's why
He's
I am.
bored. Give him some money. He'll make you
Money, I
whatever.
don't-
He's good at what he does. So there you go. I just pimped you out.
I'm okay.
I'll take 10%. I'm just kidding.
So like
Tachet,
you.
what is the ZEMEFEST
my
woman's name?
agent.
Is it Gaia? Is that who
What?
the woman is? The
Um,
ZEMEFEST, the naked babe with the earth.
The naked babe. You called
Zeme babe.
Then you call her naked. Oh god. Okay, you're a dude. It's okay. I
No.
understand.
You know what I'm? Hey, you do know who I'm talking about,
Is
eh?
that how
I
you
know,
speak to your
Zeme-
mother?
Zeme in Slavic history for goddesses and gods. Zeme means mother earth. Also, Zeme also represents in German, like party and festival. So those two go along ZEMEFEST. So I kind of brought those two together. Now the chick,
The chick,
is-
you talk to your mother this way?
yes,
I
I actually do
That
sometimes.
naked lady.
That
and-
naked lady
The naked lady here holding this big ball,
with the giant bull.
with the gi-
Well, that's obviously not
Blue
Earth because
ball
it's round.
with a giant round blue ball. I said that. We're still getting kicked off of Facebook.
This giant blue ball.
Let's just turn it into a
In her
phallic
hands.
situation.
It's turned into an everyday plaything.
I know it's bad. No, I do 3D modeling and texturing, and so I created her. I figured she would be a good representation, to represent ZEMEFEST, and she's enticing to look at, which the Earth is beautiful,
Naked balls.
and so I made her beautiful and also concerned, as if the Earth had a, personality.
She's kind of staring, like you look, staring at you. She's a
She's pissed.
little pissed.
She's a little
very
pissed, yeah.
disapproving, and her eyes are
She's-
following me.
Yes, because you're a punk. So
She's
you
not-
just-
There's that.
She's
No,
not
it's
happy. It's like
her. Well, she's not going to be happy because look what we've done. Look what we've done to the Earth. We're all guilty of it.
Fix it.
So, what?
You have to fix it.
I'm not going to fix
I-
it. She's not going to be happy.
proposed.
No, we
that-
have to fix it. We have to fix it.
Oh yeah, I
Listen, you
agree.
have to
We
fix the Earth.
fix it.
It's up to you only.
So save the cheerleader, save the world.
If, was that Heroes? What was that?
Yeah.
Yes, that
was.
was
Yeah,
Heroes.
that's
She
a throwback.
totally freaking-
So
Heroes.
I propose that if we hit like a certain level of money raised for the WWF, that you render her with like a big smile and a thumbs up.
You know what? Actually, that's a
you.
great idea, and I can do this. Also, if we actually raise more than we did last year, that bumps this organization up higher to the point where pretty soon sponsorship will be available. And that is my goal, because one day I would really love to take this and create this into a real festival, not EDC, but something real, and have performers and DJs that are not necessarily famous, but are talented and deserve the right to be able to be seen and also raise money for a good cause. So
Got that? No fakers. No fakers.
no fakers. But
You
it
fake-
this
I know
is
I'm
my
from Jersey,
baby.
right? But I am.
This is my baby. This is something I really believe in, and I'm happy all the DJs, want to be a part of it and believe in it too. So I think just starting out with this, I'm just surprised we have more DJs than last year. I just didn't know what to do with all the scheduling.
Bass.
Cincinnati did such a good job at that.
I think my brain melted.
Oh, it
Yeah,
was not
so-
easy.
Scheduling is a pain in the ass.
Exactly.
Right.
It
And
was
Yeah.
it was so tricky
I-
because it was not just time zones that we're working around because it's an international festival, it's also genres. We want to make
Yeah.
sure, unlike last year where, it was just sort of, all right, get everyone in there. All of a sudden, like all Friday was like all drum and bass. And she's like, I love you drum and bass guys, but like we gotta be able to break it up.
it was all drum and
So-
bass and then me techno, and I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah,
think I
so
just got raped by
we were
drum and
working
bass.
around time zones and making sure that the same genre was never back to back.
Yeah.
So imagine that crazy grid going
Yeah,
on. But
EMP
I
best
like
of.
puzzles, so I just
Oh,
And
yeah.
everyone's got
puzzled
their
the
own
shit
shit.
out of it.
Everyone's like got their own constraints too. I can't play until the girls are asleep, so I'm limited in hours. You can't put me at 2 o'clock because
Exactly.
I'm not able to do it. So
Mhm.
everyone has
Yeah,
their own little
so-
rules. So it's like a puzzle.
Yep.
She did an excellent job. And if you put it back up for May 16th and May 17th, everybody else we have now, just to explain this too, we fit everybody that we felt that would be perfect, comfortable with the day and with their genre, and also that each person would be complementary to each other. And just because you start the stream and you end the stream does not mean anything, because in fact me and Cincinnati talked about Fuzzy Lotus here, and last year I had a lot of people going, oh my god, is he going to end the stream again? They loved you, dude, last year. They loved how you just went in with your style. And so that's why we were like, you know what, we need to do it again, because you were the perfect end to that. Now bringing in, each time you create it is going to be different, but we wanted to really kind of create a bigger vibe. And also with all you guys might not know each other, you actually will get to, hey man, I finally got to see you. Cool. This was good music. I really liked it. You guys can actually do something after this, which I think is going to be, something open to you guys. Not everybody's here, which is too bad, which I don't know, might be good too, because we'd probably kill this program with this many people actually being on here.
Yeah.
But
It's a perfect Brady Bunch ratio right now.
I feel
are
like
at the
I'm
Brady Bunch
feeling
ratio.
the Brady
So,
Bunch.
who's Alice then?
Or the Celebrity Squares. Celebrity
Isn't
Squares.
Cincinnati Alice? Wasn't
No,
Alice
Debs
in the
is
bottom
Alice's.
middle?
No, Alice
Debs
is
is
in the,
Alice?
No, I
Yeah, Alice is in
exceeded
the
the
middle?
thing with Alex.
Alice is in the middle. It's Deb.
Huh.
Yeah. What do you need?
Wait, so Devs is Alice?
Yeah.
Which
Uh-oh.
one was that? Now I need to know which Brady I am.
Are we
Hold on, wait,
seriously?
no,
Are
we
you
gotta-
seriously going to look that up?
This is. I thought Alice
Side
was
by side it.
Andrew's
And this is the mind of artists, But
All right, hold on. Yeah, we gotta look this up now. Hold on.
are you serious? You're gonna?
Brady Bunch, grid.
All right. Well,
Someone
I-
else
Are you
joined the musical bit.
serious? Now you're just. We need the music. At least play the music while you're
There
looking.
you go.
Hold on, I'm begging this.
We definitely want to get kicked off of
Jam.
Facebook, right?
Well, yeah, play
Yeah,
the Brady
let's
Bunch
All the
music.
time it's Marsha.
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 anyone
Oh,
Oh,
hey,
God, I'm-
here's another ZEMEFEST DJ. No use for anger. Catch
my God.
22.
Yay!
Catch.
I don't think.
Yay.
Hold on.
Why isn't he on here?
Fucking Greg.
Oh, I'm the dad.
You're the dad. What was the dad's name?
You're the dad.
Mr. Brady.
Yeah, I'm the patriarch.
Old bunch.
The patriarch.
Wait, he did some bad things.
I don't want to hear about the
Thank you,
bad
just
things that
confused.
the dad from Brady Bunch did. Don't
Wait,
ruin my life.
Wait,
This
am I
is happening.
Marsha?
This is happening.
You are. No.
What's happening?
Shit on
How is
Marsha.
Marsha?
Wait, the top left is here.
That shit is Mrs.
No,
Brady.
no use the new.
Okay. Am I looking at the wrong photos? It looks like I'm Marshall.
I feel like I should have ate an edible for this.
Someone got that. The Moog patriarch.
Oh, Ko and I both got that. He and I. Oh, you were in that conversation too. Once outlined all the features that would make it the patriarch, like it automatically becomes the master of your entire MIDI chain. Yeah.
Yep.
So we're in on that joke.
I feel a little awkward now.
All right.
Good.
Yeah, it's a little weird being next to the Brady Bunch, as it turns out. Oh, thank God. That was a lot to live up to right there.
Sorry, I had to.
Oh God, I was
Put that
Marsha,
out
wasn't
there.
I?
You were Marsha.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
Marsha. I was Jan. I was comparing myself to you the entire time,
Nice.
just like I do every day.
Oh my god.
Oh my, that's awesome.
All right. Over in chat, I just want to give a shout out to someone who I've never seen around. Genesis Beef Curtains.
Oh, I know who that is.
Who?
I just want to say that name rules. Genesis Beef Curtains.
It's real good. I've not heard a
Literally
lot of
beef
people use that
curtains?
term and or
Curtains?
that phrase. That's a
People-
really good one.
Where is
Yeah.
beef curtains?
We'll not discuss that.
Where,
If you don't know,
Hello?
text it.
below me were the
Oh, I don't
Pampers.
have beef curtains, so I mean,
Me,
I
with
don't-
the
wait.
Pampers.
Who does
Stop saying it.
I'm just. I know. I'm moving on. I'm moving on. I'm moving on.
that?
All right, let's get back to Friday. What artists do we have from Friday who are on the show tonight? Because I want them to talk about what they're doing, introduce
So,
themselves.
We have Paul Velocities, who he's on Friday.
Hell yeah!
Paul.
All right,
So-
Paul, say hi and tell us what you
Fernando.
do.
Unmute yourself, fancy pants.
Hey guys, how you doing? I am Paul Velocity, and Friday I will be playing non-stop house music for 2 solid hours. But I have to follow Escape Velocity. How I'm going to do that? I have no idea. They're awesome. So yeah, I'm kind of in a bind. But it's going to be great. I'm going to be playing a lot of new promos, a lot of kind of deep tech, kind of deep disco, funky house, vocal house. Tech house,
Good.
maybe a little bit of techno towards the end,
I
and
approve.
just smash everything in there. It's gonna be great. Yeah, shout out to Tachet for kind of setting this up. This is an awesome awesome opportunity. I actually played at ZEMEFEST last year as well, and that was.
Did I raid you last year? I think I did.
I think you did, yeah.
Yeah.
And that was a ton of fun. I think, yeah, because last year I just started getting into Twitch, and it was just, oh, hey, let me see what this Twitch thing is all about. And then suddenly getting bombarded with all these viewers. It was a lot. But this time, a little bit more prepared. You know, it's fun. I especially like the diversity in the lineup. I know we've got a lot of drum and bass going on, a lot of kind of different genres put together, and it's all coming together for a good cause. I mean, there's a lot of opportunities for people to donate to kind of local businesses. That's happening right now, to different communities to do with healthcare and medicine. And I think something like the WWF is something that maybe is a little bit forgotten at the moment in these kind of times. So it's nice that there's still some support for stuff like this, you know, just kind of balancing the world out. And, you know, just it's nice. It's kind of squishy that all coming together. So,
He needs to do a promo with his voice. His accent. He's got that Radio 1 accent going on.
Now, of
It
course,
does
the
sound
drum
like
and
Pete
bass. You know, we love those accents.
It's good to have you back, Paul.
Yeah, thank you.
I think British accents do work really well when you're hyping up drum and bass. Like, you never really hear
it's the
someone.
OG, you know. So
You don't really
OG
hear
accent.
like an Alabama accent. Like when someone's hyping up drum and bass.
I would love to hear an Alabama MC. on top
Hi,
of that.
y'all.
Rewind
I think that'd be
Are y'all ready to get down?
We got
y'all
down
ready
here
to
now,
get some
man.
drum and bass?
We gotta rewind
What-
here.
Yeah,
We're-
pull
we're
up that rewind selector. Come on,
We're
pull it up.
fixing to rewind this right quick.
Y'all ready to get down now? You hear?
That's horrible.
Actually, I think it needs to happen now that we've spoken it.
What?
Yeah.
I got a Texas accent. That's just a little different. So
Country drum and bass, that needs to be a thing. I don't know.
country drum and bass.
For drum and bass. There has to be like a line dance
Alright.
for drum and bass.
Oh
That-
God.
And we'll do it. Country drum and
I-
bass. You create it and I'll yeehaw
Give us
all
a big
day.
old Texas bow.
Yeehaw, dunk.
Yeehaw, rewind, motherfucker!
Oh God.
I feel like you're talking about my family.
With love, with love. Don't worry, if ever there's like a New York Jewish drum and bass MC, it's gonna be like, "Are you ready to dance? Is ready for the bass? Call your
Oy
mother and tell her
vey,
about
it's
that
so
drop.
hot up here. Oy.
Oy, when this is over, you're gonna need a bagel and a schwitz."
Oy vey,
Schwitzen.
sense nut.
that right there. We need to get somebody to do a really good Yiddish. Oy vey, sensnet.
Oy vey, sense that.
Oh my god. If my Jewish friends could see me now.
All right,
Well-
who else we got on Friday?
Well, see, that's what's not everybody. Well,
No, we
have
got Amp.
Ampersand.
Isn't Amp coming up after Paul?
We got Amp, and I know that
No.
Moonhouse is on Friday too.
Yeah,
Moonhouse
Moonhouse I
is-
think is before us, right?
Right. Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Paul Velocity, then Eric Skills.
Oh,
And
Eric,
then
that's what it is. And then Amp.
Ampersand,
Yeah, okay.
But
Yeah.
see, Ampersand's not on camera like he was supposed to be, so he's fired. I'm just kidding.
What's up with that, Amp?
Tisk.
I know.
Actually, I think he has a job
Ooh-wee,
right
what
now.
up with
He's
that?
working.
What?
Oh, he's at work. Never
What up
mind.
with that?
He's not fired.
Oh, he's supposedly working.
My bad.
Yeah.
I forget. He's in a
We can tell that he's not working with how much he's.
Imagine working in 2020.
Sad
Good one.
panda.
Good.
So if you can
Panda work.
type what you're gonna play,
You have a sad panda.
then we'll. Yeah.
It wasn't just you were saying sad
Sexual
panda. You actually-
harassment panda.
So he can type what he's gonna play. But we do have Saturday is gonna be. Well, no, wait, hold on. Since that, what are you guys gonna play?
What are we gonna play?
Yeah, I think I can guess.
Yeah, you're spinning Friday night.
I know. I think we're gonna do some
Bite.
like industrial metal, maybe.
I was thinking that, or either like Europop.
Serious?
Maybe some like tribal, like Aborigine.
There we
you
go.
Know, like diggery-do, like remixes.
Yep.
Maybe?
With some
More.
Europop.
Yeah, a little bit
You're
of
so
Europop mixed
confusing.
in.
Don't forget the K-pop as well.
Oh, there you go. Yep.
What do you mean? What are we playing? We're playing drum and bass.
I know that's what I was like. I think I know what you're gonna play.
You got
And
that.
you're like, nah, I'm gonna do industrial metal. I'm like, what the fuck?
We gotta put a pin in that idea though of going from Europop to K-pop because the first DJ to pull that off is just gonna explode. We can come back to that though, because that's
Yeah.
not what Escape Velocity's doing. They're doing the oh my god drum and bass.
You know what I'm saying?
Drum and jungle. Oh
Grab
yeah,
a bagel
yeah,
and
because
slap some
Catch is
cream
on. Wait,
cheese on
News
it.
for Anger. Hold on, isn't News for Anger Friday also?
Well, he's kept. Is he?
Yeah. What did he? What? But he's not as. What?
Is it Catch 22? Catch 22
Oh,
is his
Catch
DJ
22.
name.
You guys and your
Yeah.
names. I just want to throw that out there. Confuses me.
Yeah,
So-
Catch It. Everyone who doesn't use their real name is really confusing. Catch It.
Well, no, he.
Right.
Oh, God,
So is No Use for Anger is drum and bass name, or
I'm
I think
sorry.
only
no,
Paul and I
Yes,
have a
I
rock to
forget-
stand on.
I
Mr.
forget you
Velocity.
go by
Catch his
Circuit
drum and
LA
bass.
or Catch
Yes,
22.
News for
Catch his drum
Anger
and
is
bass.
Catch 22.
He's
It was on
vinyl,
some
vinyl drum and
jungle.
bass.
I think Circuit LX is Sam Circuit.
Yeah,
Yeah, Scam
okay,
Circuit
okay.
is Circuit XL.
Scam
Sorry
Circuit,
about
yeah.
that. I can't. You guys confuse the crap out of me. But Catch, what are you gonna play? Wait, he's drum and bass.
I told her Escape Velocity isn't even like our name; it's the name of our bus. But because like our channel was originally gonna be like bus stuff, but I'm like, well, we needed a duo name. All right, that's us.
So no
I
use
should have
for
called
anger.
you
I have
guys
a
the
question.
velocities.
Are you playing as Catch 22 on Twitch, or is it just like that on the flyer? What are you on Twitch? If people go and follow you right now on what you're,
I believe
that
it's
the
under
same
no
account?
use for no use.
Mhm.
It's the one he's gone right now. No use for
okay,
anger.
got it.
See why
Yeah,
I
it's
get
no use for
confused?
anger.
Yeah, that's something that next year I'm gonna plan out a little bit better for promotion wise, because I know a lot of you guys have different personas, so we'll figure it out.
All right, everyone, go give no use for anger a follow.
Oh, Open Set
Everyone
had a
give Amp
question.
a follow.
Is the schedule set
Set.
to go all night and morning? It is not 24/7.
Nope.
There is a schedule.
about
Depending on your
18
time
hours.
zone. Yeah, not sure what time it would start for you, but yeah, how many DJs do we have roughly per day?
20.
Like, how many
Um,
hours roughly per day are we doing? 10 to 12? maybe?
18.
12,
18
12 18?
Friday is 18 hours. Saturday, I think, is 18, and then 14 on Sunday. So it's going to be kind of like a festival. It shuts down and then reopens.
Mm.
Party,
That
then
way.
nap, then party,
I
then
find
nap.
I find like a lot of events that happen that are 24/7. It's great and everything, but I think I want people rested up so they, don't feel obligated.
Well, and the people who are running it have a very difficult time getting a full 24/7 organized. As soon as you pass out, it's like the
Yes,
rates get broken.
Yeah.
Dev knows all about that.
Yeah, he does.
I've organized a marathon over the course of it was
Social
90
distancing?
hours.
Yeah,
over
that's
90
brutal.
hours. 24 hour long, so all day long for 4 days. And so the thing is with abstract AMCR, we did a relay thing. So I'm in Europe, he's in the
He's in Texas, yeah.
the west coast. So I don't know, he's in the
state.
He's outside of
far,
Austin, in Texas.
far away time zones. So he does the EU nights, and I do the other
Wait.
time where he sleeps.
Did you run the social distancing fest? Is that yours?
Yes.
I totally
That's
played
me.
both of those.
You just now
That's a
Yeah,
good
you
set
played.
to do.
Damn.
Yeah, I have a hard time
Smack you
knowing
across the
everybody.
screen here.
I'm not great at like networking.
Don't worry.
Abstract
So yeah,
got me roped in.
I'm experienced with all that festival stuff, and I definitely know that it's very hard to do the timetables, and especially when you got a lot of people and you've got some constraints because everyone cannot do the time. We had something like 2 weeks to prepare the social distancing too. The thing is, we had something like 4 or 5 iterations of the timetable before everyone was okay with it. And we've had some last time cancellation, etc. So it's very complicated to deal with that many people, because we had I don't know, it was 50 streamers.
I feel
Yeah,
your
that
pain.
was cool.
I feel your
So
pain.
many.
Yeah. But this year was great because everybody that actually accepted their schedule, it was an amazing work from Cincinnati creating this immaculate schedule, and everybody was happy with it. Not one person complained about their schedule, and I'm just like, what the?
I know, it's like when you like release the schedule, it's just like, oh my god, Bruce,
I know. We
Okay.
were waiting for
Okay,
like, we're gonna get
how
all
many
these
do you
people.
expect are going to change? Okay, we'll be prepared. Okay, I have some flexibility, move this person. You just like, you get ready for it. You know?
I'm just ready for the headache, yeah. And then it never
No,
comes.
but
and
it
it's
didn't.
Got to make notes of which people aren't cranky.
It didn't. Well, it didn't happen. Well, and I understand because it's, people want to do certain times and whatnot. But this is again, everybody realizes this is not about them. It's about ZEMEFEST. It's about doing something and representing something bigger than us, and as a team is what means the most. And I'm just proud of everybody being on board about that. So, but to move on to the other DJs, I wish everybody was here so they could tell you guys and get follows. But we have, Def's
Info Tray.
next. Yeah, Info. Is he
Info
here?
Trey's awesome.
No.
I'm guessing he's asleep.
Yeah, he
That
goes to bed
punk.
early.
That's all right.
So
I need
he's
to get
been probably
everybody's
playing like
bios.
Techie House. So he's
Yeah.
awesome.
Actually, you know what? We have an Sunset, do you have that open by any chance?
Let me
The,
see. With the
What he
schedule?
might be playing so we can do a little
Oh, yeah,
promo in
yeah.
that sense.
Let's see here. Oh my
Yeah.
God, wait, too many
So we can at least
whiteouts.
do it for the people that might be. But after that, Devs, what are you going to be doing?
Me,
Yeah, 'cause you're
so
going
I'm
to
playing
be.
drum and bass. I'm playing drum and bass, but I'll be playing I'm doing that for the first time. I'm not used to prepare my sets, but that will be my first prepared set in a way that I will do a playlist before playing. because I'm used to go in the and directly throw tracks in the mix with no real preparation. So this time I will prepare something to make it to have the best mix possible. Exactly, I'll be playing. I don't know the name exactly of the subgenre because it's very complex, but I'll be playing mainly neurofunk,
Nice.
neuro drum and bass.
Ooh, nice.
And I'll be giving you the goosebumps of your life because I've got a lot of tracks that
Awesome.
I want to play, and yeah, I will be trying to entertain everyone.
Cool.
That's awesome.
Hails, yeah.
It's gonna be awesome. And
So,
I know a lot of drum
my
and bass
channel.
people.
Yeah, many people on Twitch are drum and bass actually.
I'm noticing
I feel
this
like
drum
this.
and bass is taking over.
Yeah, and, so you know T-Mox probably.
Who does it?
He just got partnered. So
I'm like, yay. Yay.
so finally
First
someone
off.
in the community is being very successful, and that's really cool to see.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tachet, you know
So-
who you don't know enough of are really bad EDM DJ. This lineup, it just doesn't have any awful EDM.
Yeah, where's
How-
where's
I'm
the
just
big
saying.
room representation?
Yeah,
I'm
there's
sorry.
Big
no one
room
playing any
representation. Get
AOK.
out of here with that big room. Big room.
You guys
playing.
know me very well, and I like to go for unique talent rather than something I can hear elsewhere.
Have you
So-
read your welcome packet? It would
Hell
explain to
no,
you that the
I didn't-
TDM Collective is all about the underground sound.
Yeah, that's true.
Underground.
Yeah, it's
Okay, Juliet
Honestly-
Star. I can help out with that.
I could get a lot of EDM and more mainstream, but I really would rather have unique people representing it because I think they get it a little bit better than that genre. And I'm kind of mean against EDM in that sense, but I've got a pretty good group of people this year.
We don't need to plummet. I was just pointing out that there's no really bad music on there.
But there's
That's all
not
I'm
enough
saying.
techno. What the hell?
Techno.
Your beat goes
Isn't techno
brrr.
dead since the 2000s?
I'm gonna punch you now. Techno is not dead for that very reason. It's not dead, but
You used to call all EDM techno, like back in. Like,
Actually,
what,
yeah. So
Nobody listens to techno, Juliet.
two things.
You what you did
One,
there.
the time I found out about the negative connotation of EDM, I always thought of EDM like, from back in the 1990s as it's electronic dance music. It kind of
Yeah.
encompasses everything. And so one time I was talking to some Utes and I was like, yeah, I listen to all kinds of EDM. They're like, oh, I hate that shit. And I'm like, yeah, I understand. Some people just aren't into like techno and stuff. They're like, no, EDM. I hate EDM. I'm like, what do you explain? And they did. And I was like, oh shit. Okay. I had no idea. But on that same note, I actually think that techno might be kind of screwed right now,
Yeah, I know,
specifically
I
because of COVID. Because it's a very there's some of us that can definitely sit down and enjoy it, but being out at a show and like experiencing techno on 75,000 watts, that's a visceral experience, and you can't get
What-
that right now. It sucks.
What do you think it is? Do you think it's specific to techno as compared to other genres?
Techno's definitely one. I'm sure there are others, but techno's for sure one. There's nothing like that adrenaline.
Arena
that-
rock.
Yeah.
that bass.
So is it kind of, are you saying that it's kind of the difference in the musicality for techno is that it's more likely to be enjoyed in a live setting on a big than other kinds of music, which might be more accessible via headphones or listening at home?
Yes. Luckily
Yeah.
though, Twitch, you've got a lot of people who are like-minded and enjoy that sort of music and enjoy exploring it. So yeah, it still works in this context, which is good. But I just think bigger picture, I can't imagine Beatport sales have got to be all jacked up.
Well, I mean, if
yeah.
you think about it, it's more of a feel. Techno gives you kind of a story in that
Yep.
sense. There's not a break in between any of that. It's a non-stop situation. It just you're continuously mixing, and it's a seamless. Well, it can be seamless, and I think like what you're saying, even like the bass and how it really
Bubba bass.
how it can really affect you. But you can make that happen on Twitch. I have made it happen on Twitch. I mean, I will bass everybody's face out, but I love drum and bass. I love other genres of music. I'm not that rude about it. I just think with this kind of event, the more unique that you try to make your set, I think gives you a better opportunity to kind of learn about yourself as well as working with others. So again, I'm throwing it back because all about the bass in your face. You know what we haven't had is a bass in your face event. The fuck. I feel that needs to happen as well.
Someone needs to figure out what charity is reliable to getting money to b-boys and b-girls, because till we can get it matched up with the right charity, it's gonna be hard to do a bass in your face event.
No, bass in your face was just fun.
Like there was the electric boogaloo, but then
charity.
No, remember bass in your face?
We did 808 Day. That was kind of bass in your face.
No.
That was fun.
I remember bass in your face was like the you versus Sweeves, where you proved that you were like a better DJ than him and rub your nuts at his face. But if I recall,
no, it's a fun challenge for
you're
each
like, eat it,
person.
Sweeves. This is what bass is. Why don't you know this?
That's true. I did say that, but he knew better.
I have a sample of it. I have a sample of you saying that to him that I played during one of my sets.
Holy shit!
That she rubbed her balls in his face.
It was something like that. Yeah. And
this is what bass is. Don't you know what it is? I was up in his ass.
Got some anger.
Moving on. Anyway, so
I must hear this.
Well, it was fun. Well, maybe not for him. Maybe not. But
So you probably
anyway,
made her cry.
308 plus 909 equals 2020. What?
Yes.
Oh yeah, look at that.
The maths.
That's
hard.
creepy.
Let's go shopping.
I'm gonna try to find that sample. I don't know.
What
if
does
I
it
named
mean?
correctly.
I made him cry. He did cry.
Wait, hold up. I was just catching up on chat really quick. And no use for anger. Techno is fully alive. Go to Demph. Well, no. Because there's kind of a worldwide pandemic, and that's not going to work. I can't go to Hart Plaza and be like, yo, infect me, B. That's not going to work. But hopefully next year.
Well, let's pretend
Yo,
that
infect me,
isn't
B.
happening right now.
Well, that's what ZEMEFEST is for. We don't have to leave our houses. I don't think. All right, what are we doing next? Next DJs?
We should do the next night. Right?
The next night, Sunday. Well, we have May 16th. We have Fuzzy Logic, which a lot of you guys know. We have Devs, which is over here that you've met. Nubercon, he's not here. He's probably sleeping. He's also techno as well. Really good techno. We have the Librarian, which was, if you remember, he was there last year.
Mm-hmm.
And we have Mad Rabbit
vinyl collection, right?
Yeah, from the Annex is the Twitch name.
From the Annex. Yeah.
Okay, so DMB.
Yeah, it is DMB. And then we have Mad Rabbits, which is house, deep house, kind of similar to what Paul might be doing. I think they're a little bit more kind of, from their streams, from what I could tell, is a little bit more bouncy house.
Yeah.
So,
some disco house stuff.
And then of course myself, whatever, you guys know what I do. I'm not important. And then we got Dan Kushner, who's going to be doing live PA stuff, which is really awesome.
Yeah.
And then we've got Differential, and he is.
I think he's going to be doing drum and bass.
I'm telling you, I know a lot of drum and bass.
He's going to be doing drum and bass. Yeah.
There's so many drum and bass. No offense, but we need more people. I love you guys, but
yeah.
Drum and bass. And then we have Murdoch, which Murdoch is actually from an old radio station that I used to DJ for, and he's going to be doing like rock and stuff like that. He's a different type of DJ. He's a radio DJ, so that's going to be a little bit different to close out the house.
Like open format.
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. He just plays. Yeah, he's just going to be doing something else, and he's really interactive with the crowd. So
okay.
Yeah, it's going to be different. If you guys ever done radio before, it's a different kind of DJ, but it will be
every 5 minutes and tell you what you're just listening to.
No,
does he ask you to keep it on lock?
Huh?
Does he say things like "keep it on lock"?
No, he's not like that.
You're
Hey, all you
listening
cool
to the
cats
Light
and
FM.
kittens.
No, he's not.
Andrew with the voice,
is-
man. Golden throat.
I know, right? I can do
The
that.
gentle storm.
You guys are
Been
such.
kidnapped by
In a
me.
world.
The quiet rain.
No.
Who
Please,
who we
the
got
quiet
here?
rain.
Who's on
All
Saturday?
right, so that's Saturday. So who we do not have? Well, we have me. I'm on Saturday, but you guys know what I do. You guys know me,
What
right?
do you do?
I do what they do.
She
I do
doesn't
nothing.
much.
I talk a lot of shit. I probably
Yeah.
drink a little too much. I eat too
Mm.
many edibles.
Yeah.
I work too much.
Vice.
That's a lot.
This
You do a
is
lot.
what you're going to see on Saturday. She's
This is
gonna
what
be
you're going to see on
drinking, eating
Saturday.
edibles,
My
and
hair
working.
messy.
And
No
play
music,
all,
just
play
her
all the
sitting there.
classics.
I
by
hear a lot
Aqua.
of streamers like do very well.
All the
with that.
classics by Huko.
Aqua.
Actually, no. I have something planned. I'm actually going to have live effects happening during my show, which is a surprise,
That's the edible,
sort of
right?
for you guys,
Live
as well
effects, like
as
pyro.
Yeah, like
Yes,
are you gonna have like
I'm gonna
gerbs
set
and
It's going to have like
myself
a
on fire
can of
for the
hairspray and a
world.
lighter.
nice.
Yep.
Oh god, yeah. I was with the DJ. That was his
That's a
pyro.
good- yeah,
Well,
that's-
That's classy.
I think
Yes,
it
it
was
Works pretty good with Banaka.
carburetor
What time is
fluid
that
or
on?
what the F was it? It wasn't hairspray. It was something else. Engine cleaner.
guys
I
are
don't
such
know.
assholes.
Oh, brake cleaner. Brake cleaner's great for
Yeah, it was
that.
a brake cleaner.
Mm,
Yep,
yeah.
good times. That's exactly yep. Uh-huh.
DJ
People love
Tachet.
I like Banaka. I still
I'm
think
gonna
Banaka's
rickroll
great.
all you sons of
Is
bitches.
Banaka flammable?
Just
Oh,
saying.
yeah.
Banaka is
I know,
flammable.
right?
Oh yeah. And, but it also goes out right away, and you
Yeah,
really
and-
can't burn the house
And
down.
and the
with your
metered serving of Banaka from the little spray thing, it's perfect because it's like these
Yes.
little bursts of fire.
Yeah, it's over before you really realize what terror you live in. But yeah,
I'm not
Leaves
gonna have a
nothing
very
behind
long
but the scent
show.
of
It's gonna be
pine.
about a 10-minute show because after I'm on fire, my whole apartment's gonna be on fire and the internet's gonna go out and you're gonna be like, damn.
DJ
That was a
Tachet.
good
for your close for the
Brought
end of
to
your
you.
show. Here's what I think should happen. I
Oh,
think you
shit.
should hire someone to dress up as a ninja, and at the end of your show, they show up and they try to attack Dante, and then you kick their ass and just beat them to a pulp. And then you get like once you've got them totally beat down, blood streaming, you pick up the mic and you say, "I do what I do for the animals." Raid.
Drop mic. And then raid.
The
Don't forget to
WWF
donate.
portion of the WWF.
I don't think any
Yeah.
of my friends will volunteer for me to beat the shit out of them.
Craigslist.
Come on, Tachet, Fight Club. Fight Club.
There's somebody out there who wants to get their ass kicked. Like,
Right.
sure, I'll put on a mask.
Yeah, I'll just get
Put
on
an ad out
Craigslist.
for
I
it.
go on
Whoever wants to
Friday.
Somebody.
You can beat me up on Saturday.
Oh, that's good times.
I won't have to go
yeah.
on stream for a while. The black eye will heal. Yeah.
No.
Like if you beat them up enough, you'll know it because the person you raid to won't even be able to play. They'll just be like,
What the shit was
But
that?
everybody's gonna call me
I'll
PETA.
I'm gonna end up
They're
on
gonna
YouTube.
think I'm
with
part of
2 million
PETA.
views for this. Oh my god.
he doesn't
Oh.
care if you beat up a ninja. And as far as I know, there's no Nita.
Looking for the
PETA.
Peaton? People for the ethical treatment of ninjas?
Bill
People
PETA.
for the ethical treatment of ninjas. Peaton. It's
You know what
Peaton.
just
You
happened?
can pretend ninja starts with an A. Sure.
This is what happens when everybody gives me
A
shit.
ninja.
This is what happens. No, I'll probably doing techno.
Amp.
I don't know.
Ninja beatings.
Gear-Splaining happened, Amp. That's what happened. Gear-Splaining happened.
They always give me shit. It's cool. But that is what I'm gonna be doing. It's exciting, isn't it? All right, next.
We once spent an entire show here on Gear-Splaining talking about the Russian gulag. Okay, and we can go anywhere we want usually. We also spent like 45 minutes once talking about Papa John because one night he ate 40 pizzas.
We spent shows talking about Papa John.
Yeah, we've returned.
Oh, guys.
Oh,
Ninja in Arabic, I think, starts with an A. It, translated to Roman characters.
Oh. It's a
Aha.
stretch, but I think that counts technically.
Alya Naja. Alya Naja.
This is Celebrity Squares. I knew it. They always have
People,
bad jokes.
people for the
Celebrity
ethical
Squares.
treatment of
It's not
Alya
Brady
Naja.
Bunch. This is
Ayanaja.
Celebrity Squares.
So,
Like
I mean,
Hollywood
everyone who's
Squares?
looking for us to talk about gear, Papa John's, Placido Domingo, or any of our normal staple
They've all been
things,
quiet.
we're not
Placido.
talking about any of them right now because it's for the animals, everyone. We're talking
next
about
week
the
we'll talk
animals.
about all that.
ZEMEFEST. Next week we're talking about a lot of Papa John because I'm sure
Yes.
there's stupid shit to
This
cover.
is yes. But let's move on to the other DJs though.
Yeah, we
because-
didn't hit everyone on Sunday.
Yeah,
Who's
yeah,
left on
because you guys
Sunday?
giving me so much smack.
Sunday,
I
Sunday,
had to roll.
Sunday.
Sunday. We'll steer the whole sea, but you'll need the edge. Alcohol burning funny cars.
Last day of the
Tragosaurus. Go on.
Holy crap. Okay, so first we have Noise Ordinance. I never say your name right because I suck, but he's here with us. He's been really quiet, so get up, say something, man. Come on,
Yeah,
do
I'll
it.
probably be playing like house and maybe D&B, but mainly like just house random all house genres. Like I'm all over the place.
Which
Hell
is,
yeah.
Which is good because we have a lot of drum and bass, so I appreciate
Noise
you.
Ordinance, can I really quickly say that you have the biggest differential between microphone quality, which is incredibly high. Your voice sounds great.
Yes,
And
I
your
have it.
camera. I was
Yeah.
totally expecting when you talked it to be like, I don't know, like it not sound that good. I mean, it sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean-
it does. I'm like, what mic is he using?
Yeti.
Yeah. Well done.
Well, welcome aboard.
Hey.
Thank you for being here. I appreciate it.
I was
Then-
using a PlayStation 2 mic before this, but now I found
What? How did you get that
Yes.
to work?
it's USB.
All right. Can't argue with it. If it works, it works. Hey, everyone, we got Brad in the chat. What's happening, Subculture Post-Punk?
Brad.
Hey, Brad, what's going on, man? And by
Our
the way,
favorites around here.
I'd like to say something. I know a lot more people had actually applied, so there was a lot of more DJs that I had
So
problems
much
with my
waste.
form. For some reason the form was blocking a certain amount of people, and we missed it. I didn't even know, and unfortunately because of that, we're fixing that for next year to make sure that doesn't happen. But I want to apologize personally to everybody that did apply and then we didn't get back and you never heard anything back. It's because we never saw it. So I apologize for that technical difficulty on that. I called WordPress and I yelled at them for a while. I got like 2 years free.
And I don't think we even knew there was an issue with the form until I
No.
put mine in just for like administrative to get it through the same process. And she's like, I
Right.
didn't get your form. I'm like, what do you mean you didn't get my form? I'm like, I'll
It-
send it again. I didn't get it. What do you mean you didn't get it?
Yeah.
And then it was like
It
the
was-
Never
mad
trust
scramble.
WordPress.
Oh
It was
my god! Like,
Gmail.
who did we
WordPress is
miss?
not reliable.
And
But it was also Gmail because I was reading there was problems where Gmail was blocking a lot of its own emails and whatever that is. Again, I'm sorry that we missed that. Normally that would not happen. Give everybody a fair chance. So next year I can guarantee you that will not be happening again. So I apologize to everybody who did not hear back. So I'm
Next year,
sorry.
if you want, you've got me. If you want me
I
to
have
create
you, yes.
a form that works,
and that is something I was going
Very
to talk to you about
possibly.
after ZEMEFEST, by the way. And so you're going to be put back to work if you don't mind.
you have to get a website that's worth
Worth it? Yeah.
that's worth something, not
Well,
a fucking what's it called?
non-profit. We'll see how we can do. We'll see. I'm
WordPress.
gonna work that
WordPress
out.
is not great.
No, I agree with you.
Yeah, it's okay for blogs, but that's
Yeah.
not really what you do. For single web pages, it's not. Oh,
No,
it's
true.
not good.
But we'll work that out. Again, there's a lot of new things that we've been learning. This is a nonprofit, so a lot of stuff that I do pay for is coming out of my pocket. And I don't mind doing that. I'm just it's gonna grow. This ZEMEFEST is literally gonna grow, and it has already in its second year only. So, but back to the DJs. We got Erratic, who is not here. What's Erratic doing since that?
He is playing.
Is he?
We have him down
bass.
for. Oh, he's doing drum and bass.
I like how they're
I'm
all
not
on
kidding.
pages, though,
I like
not
how
a-
Chris
See
was
how
saying, we didn't
I-
want to have all these drum and bass
More drum and
DJs all at
bass.
once, so we're just going to put them over the entire weekend instead.
Yes, you should have seen Friday on last year. It was like drum and bass, drum and bass, drum and bass, techno.
That was just 3 days
Drum
of
and
it.
bass, drum and bass. Shut up. So anyway, Then we've got Gold Child, which is DJ Gold Child, is vinyl and disco. Like
Yeah,
old
so what's
school
interesting
disco.
about Golden Child
Oh
is
yeah.
he does jungle drum and bass, but he is also like mad hardcore about like the roots of just like modern music as we know it. So he gets into like some really like awesome, true like early disco house type of genres. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. You'll be dancing and smiling and having a blast, and he loves dancing. He'll dance on stream and sing on stream. Super
Love
fun
the
guy.
vinyl guys. I gotta say to everybody who DJs on vinyl, I think you true believers keep something alive that if you didn't, I would be so sad to see it go. I love watching subculture post-punk because he
Yeah.
plays these gem tracks and he clearly keeps his vinyl in wonderful condition. And I love the Librarian from the Annex because he's got a wonderful collection. T-Mox, all these, and it sounds like Golden Child is gonna join those ranks of people who
Noise
who
as
curate
well.
and keep
He
a
just picked up
wonderful,
like 80 new vinyls today.
Yeah. He
wonderful. Vinyl's
his
still my
collection's
favorite format of all
immaculate.
time.
Yeah,
T-Mox
absolutely.
collection is, like, amazing. I can't.
Then after that we have Griffin Raphael. He is more of mainstream. He does trap, and I think a little bit more dub from what he explained. But I'm not exactly sure what he's going to be doing for this event.
I don't know.
So something special.
I'm like Yuko. I just put like EDM next to him. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like me too. Like I remember like when EDM terminology first started coming around, that was just like the umbrella, electronic dance music, and then somewhere along the line, it just got like this horrible negative connotation for just like pop electronic.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
got
know.
co-opted. It was like the umbrella
Yeah.
term for like everything that got played at raves: techno, drum and
Yeah.
bass, and house, right? And breaks. That was
Mhm.
it. And then everything started breaking into smaller subgenres, but one of them like really started to emerge, and it was like when you start having, like this hybrid of progressive house and techno that was designed for commercial pop consumption alongside dubstep. It was like this new, like in 2008, 2009 is when that I felt like that started rising. Then suddenly the term EDM really started to cover only that, and it was like, wait, what? What about the rest of the stuff? We were calling this stuff that. And then some kid who's 20 years old is like, no, that stuff's not techno, and you're like, what the fuck are you talking about, kid? Where'd you come from? Who are you?
Man?
Get off my
Who
lawn.
are you? And then you're like, I'm the old one, and who's out of touch now? That's when you
Everything
console
just
yourself
moves
before you
so
probably know.
fast these days. I can't keep up with it.
There are way too many genres for me to keep up now. I used to be
don't
able
know.
to, but now I
I
just
learned about meowcore tonight.
Oh,
McDonald's and music.
Apparently that's a thing. I have to go research it now.
Check out everynoise.com. It has all the genres everyone needs to know. Like every
Hold
genre.
on, I got to
Which
bing
one?
meowcore real quick.
Yeah, I know. I'm curious about Meowcore now too.
I don't even know.
Meowcore.
You guys now know more about than I have because I haven't even had a chance to pull it up on Google.
There's a genre called lowercase, apparently.
What? You know what? I'm gonna call myself ball trap.
Last FM actually has top Meowcore artists.
What is a
Nice.
meowcore?
Are you serious?
Well, with
Yeah, I'm not
meowcore, you
shitting
can get a
you.
meow
Is
mix.
that like hentai?
No, it's
know.
the cat commercial.
I don't
Oh,
know.
that's tentacle core.
Oh,
Tentacle
Ooh.
core.
Tentacle.
that's
There's
hentai,
a
right?
Going
person
down-
who calls it their genre cat step.
Cat step. Oh
yeah.
god,
Nice.
no.
There's
They're actually
kitchen,
called
kitchen
Watch My
step as
Cat.
well.
Kitchen step. Okay.
What?
Yeah, it's when you
Better
the
watch
drums
your
are pants. You just do
Japanese,
the drums
not
with pants.
Okay.
Kitchen step.
We should
Fuck
do
it.
micro cat kitchen.
I just posted a link up of meowcore. We need to take a look at this. And
No,
Audio
wait,
Odyssey asks
wait.
why we're binging anything, and I say, why the fuck not? What do you Google stuff? I'm an icon class. I go my own direction. I play my own drum. Okay. All you conformists on Google, I'm gonna be over here binging, getting my own thing going on. Everyone
Get
else
your
is
bing on.
It's a genre.
Mozilla,
Kidding.
anyone?
I'm gonna work
effectively searching the internet.
Netscape?
super effective. I'm totally gonna put together
This is a genre.
a progressive micro kitchen set. I don't
I'm
know
so
what that is yet,
confused.
but it's gonna be
How
awesome.
about a dining
I'm
room
really
set? Can we put something like that together?
Ooh, There you go, a progressive dining
I
room
only use
set.
Ask
Progressive dining room
Jeeves.
set.
Nice one, Brad. Ask James.
I got it from the bank.
That even
It's
a
very
thing
nice. Open it
anymore?
There's a
Thank you, Blackpool.
wow.
Look at this website. It looks like it was put together in GeoCities. It's amazing.
Wow.
It's almost as good as the Cynthy website.
I like
That is
just
impressive.
the just fuck it and leave the watermark on like their image.
No, the photo fucking. Look at the print. That means they chose that print. That print is like Zuba's.
Wow.
Okay.
On the networks, Twitter, Tumblr,
Japanese
Facebook, and
electronic.
Zaz.
And so you gave shit about my poor little WordPress website right now.
I wasn't giving
Nah.
a shit about your WordPress site.
You know what?
but
Your
I can.
face. Your face.
This is. I love that the background and this everything has photo bucket watermarks over it.
It does.
So I just went to the Meowcore Twitter page, and it gives me a link to their MySpace.
Oh, nice.
The
They're
fuck?
going
Oh,
full.
this is some old
So
website.
Charlie.
cute.
Why am I so compelled by this?
This is
What is
Why
great.
is
going on
Charlie
with my
from
life?
the
Hey,
I
at
like-
least
Oh.
hey, they
I
do
like
have animal
Twitter.
rescue site.
Tumblr.
Twitter.
So they,
I'm going to be
they-
serious. I've never gone to MySpace ever.
What's that? Oh,
Well, I don't-
But
Zazzle.
You're not missing
I'm the
anything.
youngster.
I think it was
Dude,
like
Dude,
done
they-
by the time you were born.
They have
I love how
merch.
so they call it Twitter. Okay, so
Twitter.
is this the meow mix that hey, that's weed. What?
Yeah, there's a nug,
Look at her eyes light
a
up.
tuna.
Woo!
that-
The
Yeah.
tuna is
Yeah.
smoking weed. Yeah.
I'm so confused right
But
now.
if I
by
click
this
on it,
website. I
nothing
don't-
like goes anywhere. Oh shoot!
nothing goes anywhere. It
It's an
doesn't
old
really.
website.
game? What the fuck is
Buy things? Can I buy things? Cafe Press. Oh, bunch of
That
t-shirts.
one shirt is actually kind of decent. The Andy
I'm
Warhol
so
one.
confused.
Wait, did I just say?
Oh my
I'd wear that.
Girls heart.
That's yeah, that looks like it's up your alley.
Okay,
don't
so I'm just
know.
gonna say it. I know this is like a low percentage chance, but if we can somehow track down whoever's behind Meow Mix, Meowcore, we need to get them on ZEMEFEST somehow.
Find the
Dude,
person
you
that
want it?
started Meowcore.
Their
You want me
Zazzle
to?
page was better.
I
They
mean,
have a
someone
Zazzle page?
Yeah, right here. It's
maybe
Zaz.
this-
has
Who is their
What is
avatar?
that?
Zazzle. Oh, that Meowcore is
Aw, They don't
nice.
even have a Facebook anymore. All right, whoever can get me the person who owns this site, I will ask them to be on ZemeFest next year. I promise.
I can try looking for the host name
Do a who's is.
thing.
Okay. Do your
We
magic,
can probably
man.
have a name. A
Who does
name and
Meow?
maybe an address as well.
Meowcore.blogspot.com.
And
Okay, never mind.
yeah.
It's a blogspot. It's a blogspot.
Is it?
Well, I pulled
There's
up
no
the,
domain.
I just pulled up the source. Yeah.
Well, all right. We'll
There's a
work
If there
it.
person
was a
somewhere. They
domain,
put
I
together a
could
bunch of
grab
shirts
that.
and a bunch of other stuff. This is a person who worked hard on this. They have
Yeah.
to be out there. We must track them down and bring them into our community.
Come on, collective. Let's put our brains together. We shall
we can
fight.
probably-
We'll bring you
Find him
Meow Mix next
or her.
Fest.
Find them. Need to find the link again. Melkor.
Jesus.
Meowcore.
Wait. Melkor. I can probably.
Be careful, you might
find
pull
a
up some
name out of
porn. You
that.
don't want to pull
Yeah.
up that porn. And Paul, you need to share some of that wine you're drinking with me, please, because that looks pretty tasty.
Oh,
appreciate that.
yeah. I was
Yum.
supposed to have a drink already. Oh,
Yum.
damn. It's past my bedtime.
Oh, let me finish because we have two more DJs, and one of them sitting here patiently with the really, really like epic beard, rolling. He had a cute little kitty. So after Griffin Raphael, we have Chills, which is Beautiful Chills. If you guys know who Beautiful Chills is.
Hell
She
yeah,
is-
Beautiful Chills.
Yeah, she's gonna be DJing. She's gonna be doing some trance kind of
trance.
chill. Yeah.
Trance is totally underrepresented here.
Yes, absolutely. And then we
Trance.
have Fuzzy Lotus. Fuzzy Lotus, would you like to tell us what you're gonna be doing with that epic beard?
With my beard, I'll keep it clean and well
yeah.
brushed.
Thank you.
For my stream, I'm gonna do some dubstep, but not the
Yay.
dubstep
Oh, you
that
get-
is not the young bro step kind of stuff. It's the
Yeah.
dubstep you just want to sit on your couch and stay there forever.
The weed step.
Yeah,
Good.
weed step.
It's good. It's really good.
Yeah,
Nice.
his
back.
his music selection is really great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank
he
you
always
for
puts
coming
together
back,
really good
Fuzzy.
sets.
Yeah, I like to kind of write a story while I create my sets and make people travel through the music.
He
Like-
does. I
Absolutely.
can attest to that.
And I'm glad you're back. And thank you you're going to be ending us and shutting it down proper.
Well, I won't be able to do it at the house party like last year,
That's okay.
unfortunately.
That was pretty cool though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I could.
So
But,
what you're seeing on stream,
was
real quick.
fun.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Finish. Sorry.
Oh, it'll be an honor to finish it again. Thank you for inviting me.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So that's the pretty much the lineup. Everybody's
I
going to
have
have
a
a really good
question
time.
for everyone.
Oh, we
Like,
may have
what's
an
the
answer.
proportion of people who are in the US in that chat? Like most people here are from the US, I guess.
At the
Oh.
Chad?
Blackpool's from Australia.
Oh, the chat.
Juliet's from
Decent number of
California.
Australians.
Not in
Right.
chat, in the
festival?
conference thing, in the whereabouts.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
in the Brady Bunch.
Yes, in this.
Oh.
1, 2,
Like most
3,
people are from the
4.
US. Fuzzy,
US.
where are you from?
Canada.
Canada.
Hmm.
That's not the
Where are you
US.
from, Noise
Who
Ordinance?
else? I don't know.
Virginia.
Illinois,
Well, we had a
Virginia, so
percentage.
the US
And
as
Paul,
well.
where are you at?
Let me see.
Yeah, I'm in the US.
I did a graph.
Okay.
How many people we actually had more East Coast DJs, and then it was people in Europe, and then it was Central. We have one mountain time, which is awkward to me because I hardly ever hear anything about mountain time. So it's a good mix, other than East Coast taking over. What?
And it's all
Yeah,
drum
it's
bass.
so many Eastern time zones to like work around. I'm like, oh my god, I can't put this person at 6 a.m. in the morning.
Well, hopefully next year, I think, depending on how many people apply, I think what I'd like to do is I'd like to encourage people like in Australia, also in different times of Europe, to kind of be able to, maybe we can open it up a little bit more and have more room for them to have really good slots to work out with the East Coast like we did, and Central Time and Pacific and Mountain Time. That way was also complementing each other when they raid each other as well. So, so if you're interested next year and you're in Europe, please, we'll work out something with you for sure. Not saying the East Coast don't apply. I'm just saying you guys kind of took over this year.
Well, you gotta balance out the genre and who's involved first, and
Oh,
then
we
you start to
did.
figure out regional differences,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Those are competing concerns for sure. In our community, we have a large Australian contingent of folks as well, represented greatly by Ampersand, Blackpool, Bleep Temple, Baby Lord, and occasionally when he comes by, Wolf. So there's plenty of folks, an oddly high number of folks from Australia as well. There's tons of folks from Europe. The reason why there's none here right now, Daniel, I'd imagine is probably because the time we go on here at Gear-Splaining. To be quite honestly, that's all on me, because I don't go on until my kids are asleep, and I'm in not only Central Standard, but also then their schedule has been sliding because of COVID, right? So we're going on later and later right now. But that's probably why you're not seeing as many Europeans. We have tons of European friends. One of the mods of my channel, John Haynes, is a European fellow. There's he's in France. There's a lot of folks from England and in France. There's a really good number of Germans, although they kind of have their own music scene on Twitch. I know that T-Mox is European as well. It's a global thing. It really is. There's a good number of Japanese folks.
Mm-hmm.
Where I never see people really from are from between Japan and Europe. So I don't really see anybody from China.
B-Theory's from Japan.
Huh? B-Theory is from Japan. I'm from Japan between the two. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha,
House
gotcha.
Club Mix is also from Japan.
I think
I don't really
Lati
see
is
many
from
people.
UAE.
I think Lati is from UAE. Yeah, he doesn't come on that much. We need more exposure.
America.
There's not much South America that comes on either.
Venezuela, Spain, like
It's mostly Europe,
not Spain, but
America.
Europe, like South America.
I have a
Love
guy
to
that comes
see
on
us-
my shows that's from Mexico, and I have one from Brazil. But yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah. I'd love to see it get even
Or
more global. I'd
Africa,
love
yeah.
to see more Indian folk and Middle Eastern folks start to play and be present. You know, cover it from all hours. I'd like to be able to tune into Twitch and hear good music, good DJs, good synthesizer folks, good bands, good singers from all around the world at any hour. Because that's the dream, right? Once we can get to the point which there's live music that is good 24/7, we'll actually be there. And it's coming in. It's like filling in, and it just needs to like all connect up, and then suddenly we'll have the platform of platforms where literally any minute you can have actual live music, not pre-recorded, because you could do that already. You can already go to Spotify and listen to what you already want to listen to, or go see shows that happened in the past on YouTube. It's not live, and we're getting close. And it's going to start to, or those places are going to start to expose and be there as well. And that's
Are we
the
gonna
Looking
great hope.
forward to the
Are we gonna
music
sing We
scene
Are the
from
World?
Antarctica.
The music scene from Antarctica. What are they into down there?
Live
Ah,
from
chill, and
Murdo.
chill.
Cold.
Chill
Oh,
step.
you guys seen that
know
like
what?
Alaskan like breathing?
Yeah, have you
singing
found any
thing?
Alaskan performers?
Nope. Can't
Anybody?
say I have. Nope.
Never
News,
s-
News for
anybody in
Anger might be
Alaska?
able to shed some light on that if he's still in here.
I
News
think
for
it-
Anger.
I think he went to bed.
Okay, he goes up to Alaska usually every year. He might be able to give some insight as to what it's like.
Sounds like he's gonna have to bring a hotspot and be the first of our group to.
Well, we were talking to
stream.
him about that. I'm like, dude, we only need like 2 megabits up and we can stream.
Yep.
He's like, really? I might be able to stream when I go up there then.
I think it depends where in
You
the
can stream with less,
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
you
then
could.
the quality is like if it's only for audio, you just need the 300 kilobits per second. That's plenty already.
Yeah, just pack a light controller, stay at a hotel in Juneau,
Yeah.
start streaming. You'll be good.
Yeah,
it's
well,
gotta
you
be
know, you
Juno,
just
right?
you
There's
just send
something
your
in Juno.
audio stream to someone who's in the mainland and has a good internet connection, and that person deals with the visuals.
Yeah, you want to go to Anchorage.
So you
because
only
there's
have to
nothing in
send
Juneau.
the audio
Juno the
stream.
capital?
Juneau is
Yeah.
the capital, and yes,
I've
it's
been to
basically
Juneau.
it's like
There's
a
nothing there.
it's like a shipping port sort
Yeah.
of. Although
I'll say that
Anchorage is like a
Juneau-
collection of like 30 small houses, as far as I can tell. from
But
the
that's a big
satellite
city
imagery.
compared to everything else.
True.
Juneau, literally, when the winter comes, you can't get in or out of there because the only way in or out is either by boat or by seaplane. There's no roads that go into it because
Really?
the Klondikes are in the way.
Yeah, there's mountains everywhere. They're
that-
like
Yeah.
in a little valley.
One of my favorite nature documentaries is To the Edge of the World. The Werner Herzog narrated where they
Oh,
went
yeah.
to Antarctica.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I mean, they had to get on like a cargo plane to like get to where they were going, and they were like
Oh,
out in them. Like, I love that documentary. So amazing.
There's
Actually,
also a
I
city-
put the seals from that in one of my tracks.
Nice.
The seal sounds, little space seals. Yeah, it's hidden in there. One of them.
There's a city in Alaska called Utqiagvik.
What?
Utqiagvik.
Say that
Utqiagvik.
faster. Say it faster.
No, I can't. Can't.
Would that be of Inuit origin?
I'm on the Wikipedia right now, so I will tell you. It looks like it's got 5,000 people there as of
That's like
2000.
a legitimate
That's half-
city.
They got to have the internet there, right? It's on the very northern tip of Alaska.
Yeah.
So here's the challenge. The first person to get up to Utqiagvik, Alaska, and stream on Twitch, we got to make them a custom badge.
Moonhouse. Did you
I'm
see?
getting in the car.
That's it.
You
To
you
get
saw
all the way up there, a custom badge. That's all they get. They can't get a T-shirt or a hat or. This is what
I'm
this is
throwing in a
what I
t-shirt.
get for going to Utqiagvik, Alaska.
Utqiagvik.
It sounds
I'm
like
throwing in a t-shirt.
it hurts when you say it though.
I streamed from the top of the earth, and all I got was this stupid t-shirt.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
That's
The
what you
stupid
should-
badge.
It's stupid badge.
Has everybody here seen The Mandalorian?
Yes.
And Moonhouse, that goes out to you too. That was such a
Oh.
joy to see Werner Herzog. It's like
Choose scenery.
As a
like no
bad
one
guy.
else.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Love it.
He was born for it.
it's like
That's
I am the
great.
bad guy. I am
I'm
going to
destroy you.
provide a lot of exposition in my classic voice and tell you all about these details of the story. It's so good.
I love it.
He's so perfect. I love him.
Yeah, he's awesome. He did a master class. I'm gonna go through it just because he's great to listen to.
Mhm.
I can just imagine. You must feel more pain.
Oh,
let's see.
someone's saying hello to Noise Ordinance. You're getting a special call out.
Hi.
Blackpool wants you to say hello.
Hello.
He's so mysterious, he says.
Isn't he? He just sits there. He doesn't say anything.
Nope, we're gonna make
He's
you
like the,
unmysterious. Here we go. Boom! You can't hide. Oh, you have a Bob Ross. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's definitely Bob Ross right there.
It's kind of like the Blofeld of the group.
And the Empire
He's like the
Today guy.
mastermind.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
We honestly probably need to come back around to Noise Ordinance next time we do a retro gaming show.
Oh.
Because I have a feeling Noise Ordinance goes deep on the retro gaming based on the fact that he has retro gaming consoles literally on his desk.
Yes. Dude. So many.
We're probably going to come back around. We about once every month and a half, 2 months, we go deep on the Sega Genesis music and Super Nintendo. What is that?
Machine. But
Nice.
I got rid of it.
Yeah, so that stuff's great.
Should we do a
Real
quick
quick.
update on Twitter?
Yes, we should. So for those of you who are watching for the first time, there is a software developer named Ohmforce who makes plugins that were held in high regard about 15 years ago. They made Ohmboys. It was a very popular plugin, very innovative. They really broke some new barriers as far as feeding back inside of a delay, and they got great reviews and released a string of successive hits, eventually culminating in Predatome, which was at the time the distortion of choice for plugins. It eventually would be replaced by someone else, and then they would apparently go fuck themselves off for 20 years and forget they had a product. They also forgot they had a Twitter page, and they let their Twitter page lapse. So what happened was they apparently got hacked, and then they requested that the person who hacked them, not by us, did not hack them. They requested that it got vacated because they're Ohmforce, and then they forgot to actually they forgot to go re-register the Twitter page, and I re-registered the Twitter page. Yep, I did not hack them though, so it's actually mine. They can't have it back because I didn't hack them. I didn't go and do anything. It was literally an open Twitter page, and I registered it.
Oh man.
Someone else committed a crime, and they just took months to actually act on it. If you go to their website,
What's it say? That's a Timber.
Yep.
Yeah.
You need to follow me right now, and I will follow you back. What?
and I wrote, I found a picture of a Four Loko can saying you should go to Chuck E. Cheese and fight a kid.
Festival at Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, the Four Loko. That even makes that better.
Yeah.
That was funny. Just like with the
Yeah, festival at Chuck E. Cheese. Let's do it.
You know, Four Loko is still legal. How is that shit still legal? Like, oh my God.
Four Loko, I don't know.
Oh, they have. Can you milk me?
Yeah, I registered it on stream.
What is this?
I gotta follow that shit.
Some people still think it's actually Ohmforce.
You only have 20 followers?
Do you not like this company? Like, what's the backstory with them? Did they make shit?
I don't like them, no. So I liked
Okay,
them
okay.
way back in the day. But
Uh-huh.
what they did that pissed me off, that makes me feel okay about doing this, is first, I'm not the nicest person. Sometimes I do shit like this. So second, they baited, and you had to pay to get into the beta, a new plugin and a new plugin suite, and then almost immediately cut support. And they never refunded like most of those people. And today you could still go to their website and buy something, and you don't get your download codes. And tons of people have fallen into that trap, and it's still up.
No, it's horrible.
And then they got into fights with people on Facebook over it. So on Facebook, their page is still their page. And they're like, oh no, I was even like, what happened to you guys? Are you guys even still around? They're like, yeah, we're working on a new product. And then they've ripped off a bunch of people. So I was just like, fuck it, I don't like these guys. So now I just make fun of them.
This is the music we're listening to right now, meowcore.com.
Yeah. The quad fromage, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
From home.
Damn right.
Tu as raison.
Tu as raison. Yeah.
Fucker.
that's brilliant.
Wow, fromage.
Yeah, it's actually a good synth. That's a good synth. It has nothing to do with them.
Oh, contact.
I think I'm blushing a little when you say this, though.
I'm gonna have to like get contact like just to get that now.
I'd like Andrew to say that.
Oh
Hold
man,
on. I'm gonna make a ZEMEFEST post. I need them to be promoting.
I can't help it.
How many followers are there? Oh.
22.
22 now.
Heyo.
Hello.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's freaking awesome.
I already installed it.
Wow.
No, just kidding.
Wow, you guys.
There it is. There it is. I did
Oh,
it.
got a 22.
I have followed. I've promoted ZEMEFEST on there.
Oh shit. Oh, I see it.
Oh, Tachet, did he approve that with you?
Save the animal. You freaking lazy butt chugger. Oh my god, you're such a jackass. I love it. Oh, that's beautiful.
It's
You
scam
know,
to save the
that
animals.
deserves a little retweet, I think. No?
I think so. That needs to be promoted.
I think
You should promote as plugin revered plugin company is currently promoting ZEMEFEST or something like that.
no, because they rip people off. I don't want that kind of shit.
Oh, no one who sees my tweet is gonna take it seriously.
Yeah, I'll
Go
just let you
away,
start a thread.
Martian.
That's all you guys.
I can go fight with
Martian.
I don't even know
My
what a
two
Martian is.
fishes.
I'm
Go
waiting.
away,
I'm
Martian.
waiting.
It's what plants need.
That's awesome.
All right, so what else
my
do we
God.
need to
Oh,
every
what we
gear
got
splaining
planned?
we're gonna do
This weekend's gonna be fun, yeah?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, it's
Best
gonna
be.
be fun.
I'm
It's gonna
excited.
be excellent.
I like how it's on our own pages, not like a ZemeFest Twitch.
Repeat.
Yeah, that way you're able to get your own. He said he likes how it's on his own page as opposed to like a ZemeFest page. And
Yeah.
that to me that makes the draw wider. If someone puts it on their own page and everybody has to stream to it, that like
oh my god.
Well, baby.
oh you gotta
Oh,
play
the
it.
stream can't hear it?
Oh, I can if you want. We could just
Yes.
flip over there really quick and say,
Go away, Baton.
All right, back to what Noise Orton said. By putting it on everyone's own page, it allows everyone to get residual from it. Something for, I mean, you get rated a bunch of people you don't normally get rated by. It's going to help you become, a wider following of people that get exposed to you as well. And all they do is they see you on the ZEMEFEST page, and that's all it's getting promoted. The only page that's getting any kind of benefit from that is the ZEMEFEST page. But to me, this is the right way to do it. I have some friends who are now, because of the great remoting, that they're actually kind of fucking awful DJs actually, but they're streaming a lot now, and I complain about it a lot because they're so terrible, and it's like, wow, I didn't realize you guys were bad, but now I know. But they're all doing it onto this one page, and it's doing like nothing for anybody as far as streaming. They don't quite realize how much they're shooting themselves in the foot, except for the guy who owns the page.
Catch me up here. I'm out of the loop.
Oh, he found out some of his famous people he liked DJ like shit.
So, and this is not quite the famous people. This is like sub-famous, but still people who play out a lot. So the Twitch music channel has exploded with number of listeners. And a huge amount of that, though, is like this cannibalized version of, well, I can't play out, and I used to talk down on streamers, but now it's all I got.
Mm-hmm.
So these people who never practice are showing up and doing these 1 hour long shitty sets, and these are well-known names in some cases.
Oh, they're doing their time slot?
They're doing their time slot, and it sucks. And they clearly don't practice. Like everybody who plays on Twitch normally, and you do 2 hour set once a week, 3 hour set once a week, 6 hour sets once a week, SenseNet, what's up?
It's a lot. You get a lot of practice in. You really do.
You get good at it. You learn how to do it. You get exposed to playing live, and these people are only doing it for an hour a week if they get booked. And you could tell they're not like going home and actually doing it.
Oh, whenever I've seen like a new like streamer on Twitch or whatever, and like they have like 1 hour DJ sets, I'm like, oh, honey,
it's so cringy.
You need to hang on Twitch a little bit more.
Like, aw. Oh, you're new, aren't you?
They're making a number of mistakes, but they don't even know it because they're not introspective enough to know it. And it's really exposing the fact that though they play out a lot and have built up a profile live, they lack skills, which to me makes sense because they're obviously making their name based on advertising and marketability as opposed to skills. And now that they're somewhere where it's not a bunch of drunk people in a half-filled room, it's a bunch of people who are actually seeing it. They're definitely revealing their lack of skills.
Oh, you can't just lean into your.
Wait, aren't like even like example with Beatport and everybody, all those DJs every weekend that they do. I stopped following Beatport, by the way, because of this, but they're paying those DJs to do those sets. They're getting paid.
Sure. The underground is more important than ever.
So they're really have been taking away from DJs like a lot of us who do not necessarily get paid and are trying to entertain, trying to share what we're trying to do.
It's good though. It'll separate the wheat from the chaff because like Dan was saying, you can't lean into like a giant sound system or the fact that you're drunk or any of that stuff. Like none of that works. You're under a microscope. You have to be entertaining. You can't just expect your lighting rig and your, the LD and the effects guy and the video guy to do your job for you. You have to do all of it, and your music is under the microscope, like your technical skill and your flow and the story you're telling and the whole presentation. It's that's what's on display. So make it happen.
Yeah, and they're exposing themselves in the worst way, and it's happening across the board. It's not just within the DJ world, but the Twitch DJ has become a thing. Like a month and a half ago, no one said the term Twitch DJ. Now you hear about it all the time because everyone figured out you can't stream to Facebook. They all did the same thing. They all tried to stream to Facebook off their phone. They got kicked off.
Off their phone.
Then they posted technical difficulties, right? And then they went and tried doing it on Twitch.
All the time. No.
Yeah, what did they think they are? A modular jammer?
Yeah,
streaming with their phone.
At least I've got a base stream off of Facebook.
You're just gonna get kicked off, and seeing them make some of the early mistakes, you try helping them, and of course none of them listened to any help you offered, even though you gave it to them. Sometimes they're going to learn. Very few of them have been like, okay, I get it. I'm gonna have to change this and this and this, and my cell phone isn't gonna work. I'm gonna have to get an interface. And some of them, very few of them, but some of them are putting some of the pieces together and doing quality streams. I have to say that I've seen a few people like Jay Cruz. If you've caught him, he's improved tenfold. His stuff was shit, but he's playing like 6 hours a day on his thing, and he's starting to actually like put the pieces together and make a quality stream happen that's worth watching. but most of these are the people, and they're pulling like 30, 40 people because it's like their friends, like, hey, come watch me stream. But they were pulling 100, and now they're down to like 10, right? Everyone at first was like, yeah, we're streaming. The party's happening still. It's just
It hit a
remote in your own
plateau.
house. And now they're like, fuck, it's not that good, you know? And so it's starting to like already fall off. But what has happened is it's left this residual number of people who are discovering streaming music behind. And if we provide quality stuff and those people catch it, it's gonna be hard to get in front of them because some of them are so in the middle of their own shit in their own world that used to exist out there and will one day exist again. But those people, there's a good percentage of them who are going to stay and be attracted to the quality streams. They're not, for the most part, going to stick around for the EDM streams. They're going to stick around for you guys, since that you Tachet, you're going to be able to pull some of them off, and Fuzzy, you're going to be able to get them to stick around. They catch your set, they're going to be like, holy shit, this was actually good. This is where the good music is. Now I get it. Now is the time to hit it hard.
Yo.
Yep. Push, get people there. Make sure that there's some noise so people see it higher up on the page. Like if you used to have 100 people streaming it, watching you stream, first off, that's always awesome. If you can get that, that would put you like on the first row, right? Or the second row maybe, but that would be it. Now 100 people puts you on the 9th, 10th. I don't know. It's way the fuck down there. 1, 2, 3,
Well, it's the
4,
radio
5,
stations
6,
on
7,
Twitch
8,
too.
9, 10 rows down to get to 100 people.
That's great.
Yeah, there's a
That's
lot
awesome.
of 24/7 radio stations that are getting 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 views.
Yep.
Yeah. Monster Cat, for example.
Yeah.
Always in a couple hundreds.
Whatever.
So there's
I'm
some of
still
that.
trying to get to the bottom of this fast track partnering. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this.
There's a fast track partner?
Yeah, how
can tell you how to do it.
certain performers are getting partner without having any of the
DOT.
stats needed. And I just
Oh,
wonder
they're getting
how.
invited.
Well, I wonder, like, what is it just someone who has a good agent? Is it a money thing? Is like, what are they looking at?
I think it
like,
was. It was a partnership with SoundCloud. So anyone who got a SoundCloud
that was
Pro
affiliate.
account.
That's affiliate, yeah.
which I was not
Yeah,
happy
that's
with
affiliate.
either.
Are not gonna get harder because you're like a mainstream DJ and like well known? Like, is that automatic? Like, with Fiesta, do you automatically get?
Yeah, pretty
It's
much.
not exactly automatic, but it's basically you still got to reach out and talk to someone there.
I mean,
and
like,
say, hey, I usually, sold 2 million units
They
last
just
month.
have to
Make a
confirm
partner.
who they are.
but I wonder what they are, because I've seen some streamers who are a lot bigger than other people in the like famous world, and they're not partner, but yet this really small person is partner. So I'm like,
Because they haven't tried to apply yet.
who is? No, I mean, as soon as they start streaming, they're like on, and I'm like,
They got a connection
Well,
somehow.
yeah, they-
We're
right.
finding
I
out.
want to know. I want to know what it is though. Is there a
They
set
paid for
process?
it.
Is it case by case? Like, how are they deciding? What are they doing? Like, I don't know. I want to know.
They pay for it. Of course they pay
Are
for
they?
it.
I don't know. I want to know.
Oh, yeah.
Either they pay for it or they're getting paid for it because Twitch might have something invested in promoting them. You never know.
Yeah.
It's worth finding out. Until then, we got to assume that it has something to do with some kind of inside connection because
Yeah, I
it goes
just don't
around
know.
basically everything we know.
Yeah,
That
'cause
said,
yeah.
sorry.
Okay.
I think that if they are good, great, that's awesome. But most of them are showing up and they're kind of terrible. If they want to go get partnered and pull 1,000 people onto Twitch, if 100 of those people get left behind once they realize that there's good music on Twitch, but the person who led them there kind of sucks, that's a bigger pool. And the music and performance or performing arts category went from an average of 7,000 people to right now, tonight, it's 23,000 people and 70,000 on the weekend. The numbers are huger, and I'm seeing it in my numbers. My numbers have increased significantly on my streams, and I don't know who else is seeing it, but it's volatile. It's all over the place. I think it could be easier to have a stream that you get nothing on right now and easier to have a stream that blows up. And from weekend to weekend, it could also be different. It's just about pushing it harder and getting on there. I am also seeing a significantly increased uptick on Facebook, but that is a different scenario for me than it.
I see
The
people.
thing
just
I've noticed
they won't go.
Yeah, go on.
I got a drinking game. Everybody drinks on, depending on how many DJs they see on Facebook DJing, you have to take a shot.
Bad idea. Bad idea.
I did
You
that.
do
It was
what?
a bad idea. You had to take a shot every time you saw a DJ on Facebook, DJ.
Make it
There is
more.
a DJ quarantine page on Facebook that I played for. Like it's called Quarantine Bedroom DJs, and you just sign up for time slots. But
I
they-
saw that page.
Jeez.
and there's some
Got
good
kinda-
artists on there. They just didn't want to do Twitch because they said it was like kind of hard to do Twitch. I'm like, no, it's not.
You're right.
What do you mean
They-
hard to do on Twitch?
You have
They,
to press
they
more
wanna
than
do
one
it with
button.
Facebook 'cause I think everyone has Facebook. They didn't want to have to go to another platform.
Yeah, except Facebook won't let them stream, and they had to all discover that. That page, I think, has died down. Like outside the United States, maybe people can still stream. I don't know what the laws are everywhere, but I haven't seen that page pop up in my feed. What I heard from people is what you said. It's that people don't want to go to Twitch because if you go to Twitch, you get one viewer and that's it, right? You're day one. Whereas if you can just stream to your page on Facebook and you got 5,000 friends, you'll always have 100 people giving you 10-second views.
But when you start getting people on Twitch, they stay longer.
They stay longer.
And you
And
get better quality audio on
lots
Twitch.
of people
Facebook
like
audio
this,
is crap.
and get to do something like I'm doing. So honestly, I'm glad I finally came over to Twitch, even though it took me about 3 years to decide to come by. But I'm glad I have, because now one of my dreams is coming true because of all of you guys. So thank you.
I
I'm
view
excited.
Facebook as a farm for Twitch. I go on to Facebook, I hit it hard, and I try to pull people over. And there's a number of people here who are there because of that.
I love that DJ Zinc does that. He's a super sharp shooter, the guy that wrote that song in drum and bass, and he's over on Twitch now. And when you're in his stream, he's like, "So all my friends over on Facebook, get your butts over to Twitch." And like A1 in his stream was like, "Yeah, like Facebook is for he said something about it," and Zinc is like, "Okay, yes, A1, I'm not gonna get into it, but like I hate Facebook." He's like, "They're always kicking me off my stream. I can't DJ on it." He's like, "This is so much better." So he's like, "So if all you are on Facebook, get your butts over to Twitch." And I'm seeing in the room, people are like, "Oh hey, I just came over from Facebook. Oh hey, I just got an account because I'm over on Facebook." And these are all like drum and bass people, like hardcore like Heads fans, and I'm just like,
People
yes.
They do it instant
Yes,
too. and that's
yes.
too.
So it's cool to have like people like him, like getting, he is a big enough name. He is able to get people over here, and specifically for us, it's like more drum and bass fans. I'm like, yes, there's more on here. It's not just Zinc.
Yes, there is a lot of drum and bass people on Twitch.
Like half my lineup.
Drum and bass well represented.
You guys are representing. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Thoughts, no use for anger. Obviously, so many.
So
I don't know. I feel like drum and bass is one of the most successful electronic genre on Twitch.
I've seen that,
I don't know. If that one's
actually, I'm seeing drum and bass and more like mainstream to be the most
Yeah,
popular.
mainstream, but I don't know if you can.
I see a lot of house.
Yeah. And
House is, yeah.
And
Techno's
trance. I do see a lot of
still
trance.
the smaller.
The thing is, in drum and bass, we have such a most DJs know each other, and that's very cool. Because of some community efforts by some DJs, like I don't know, I've got a bunch of Discord connection with a lot of drum and bass DJ, like on Tmox server or on your server, SenseNet.
Cool.
Or on TDM Collective server. So
it's
I know
amazing how
a
many
lot
people
of
we've met.
people. Yeah. And
Hey, Burner Mike.
I find that very cool.
Yeah, it is neat. And internationally too. I mean, before Twitch, I don't think I really knew a lot of people overseas or in a drum and bass the way I know them now. I mean, I'll have regular conversations and people that have been in our streams for 2 years now. And it's like, oh, hey, yeah, when you come over to this country, give me a shout out. When you come over to this country, I know where you guys can play. When you come over to this country, I have a place for you to park the bus. I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing. It's
Wait.
so cool to be building this like international like network.
Are you gonna make the bus float overseas over the ocean?
We've talked about turning it into some sort of, like 007,
Pontoons.
like amphibious
yeah.
vehicle.
But I
Tells
should build
you-
the second one for Europe, so you don't have that kind of issues.
Right? Oh my gosh, I
Should make
know.
it
Build a replica.
Yeah, we'll go over to Europe and rebuild it over there. Make it smaller so it can fit on the European roads and streets. I don't think
Maritime.
Europe's
That'll-
ready
that'll
for a
be like
Prevost.
Volkswagen bus.
Yes.
Honestly,
Yeah,
it depends on the country.
Yeah, you'll bring a little pickle van over there.
Shout out to
Oh
Mike.
my gosh, you guys, I have to go to sleep. It is 1 a.m. my time.
Yeah,
It is 7 a.m. my
let's
time.
Oh my
let me
god.
get a quick wrap up going, and then we'll sign off. It'll only take.
Are you
a minute.
guys ending? Ooh.
Yeah, we're about to wrap up anyway.
Oh, okay.
So first and foremost, I want to thank Tachet for putting together ZEMEFEST. It's gonna be awesome. I want to thank everybody who showed up tonight to help hype it up, either in chat or everyone who has shown up to help out and hype it up. So Noise Ordinance, Fuzzy, Devs, Paul, and SenseNet. My host with the most X, who is going to be joining us moving forward in the Gear-Splaining team, and every one of our regulars. I also want to say to everyone who likes listening to Brad Subculture Post-Punk, he just posted that he's going to be doing 2 guest DJ sets Thursday night on Vox
yeah.
Sinistra's virtual club night Strict Tempo with 4 dark wave bands.
Oh.
Cool.
Child of
I hope
Night.
you're gonna post
I've-
all about that in the Shrimp Crew Discord.
One of the bands, Child of Night, I've played with. They're actually local to Cleveland area, and I played with them twice, and they're phenomenal. So
That should be pretty cool, and that's tomorrow night. Normally we do what's coming, but the big thing that's coming is ZEMEFEST tomorrow night. I'm not even sure who's playing, honestly. To all the synth folk who are here, next week is gonna be a synth heavy week, I promise. So that's
so much
you,
systems
Doug,
to talk about.
Open, Mr. Basic, Maz, Blackpool. We love all you guys so much, and there is a lot of synth news to talk about and cover. Actually, so much hit the last week, it's crazy. So we have a whole show loaded up already next week. That's going to have just a lot to go over. There's new news from Moog, Roland, and more. So we're going to be digging into all that next week. And as usual, my name's Dan Kushner. Thanks all for coming out. This is Gear-Splaining. We're back, baby.
Playing us.
Welcome back again, Co.
Thank you. Playing us out. Audio Odyssey
Thank
with
you.
And Around We Go. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Thanks
Bye,
everybody
guys.
for
Thank you.
jumping on.
Hey guys, see you.
See you next week.
Yeah, have a good night.
Later all.
Peace.
Do we have someone we're rating too?
Thanks you guys for joining, man.
Are we not live?